Yeah, he different. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, I see what you're doing now. I see what you're doing. I different hat, different outfit.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got a blueprint.
But I hope you change your clothes. I hope.
So I got two different. I got two different vibes. So I had a whole new setup. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's very intentional. Everything's intentional. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you can still say what's up though.
I mean, of course.
I'm just pulling up with my Yankee hat on. That's it.
Y'all about to speak? Like, where y'all gonna be at?
I'm in those things. Leave me alone, nigga.
Yeah, I'm in the nosebleeds. I gotta find a way down.
Like, you gotta be able to go up to the park to get.
Well, really, the suites is right next to the nosebleed. If you keep it a buck, though, you ever been to Yankee Stadium?
Yeah.
They right next to the nosebleeds. I get that. Yeah, exactly. That's why I put my Knicks shit on. Word. I put my Knicks shit on. I'm for the Knicks, baby. We just won a championship. Fuck you, mean.
Shit, this ain't no shit. This is the 1996 fan that discovered Hove. Like, this is that fan walking into the building. This ain't no old industry, dap up. Fuck all of that, bro. I am there for the lyrics. Like, that nigga about to say that shit. Fuck all that industry shit. This nigga, bro. Like,
The whole night is industry, bro. The whole thing's industry.
we've watched a rapper dominate for 30 years. That is insane. Like, we say this shit so candidly, and I don't care what rapper it is, right? LL Cool J had a very long career, pretty successful career, made millions of dollars. But to dominate the way that Jay-Z has,
nah, that's a fact.
It's like watching LeBron play for 23 years.
Nah, that's a fact.
Bro, this is insane when we watch it. To be almost 60 years old, to still command crowds of people that want to see you perform, that want to see you hear your music.
But let me ask you this though, right? Is it because it's hip hop? Because we done seen this before though in music though.
We've never seen this before.
What you mean? We see Stevie Wonder. We seen. That's what I'm saying. Is it that because it's the first time we seen it in hip hop?
Yes, it's that because
but that's what I think we need to stop. We need to stop distinguishing and stop separating hip hop from other genres of music that we see things happening.
I'm glad you said that. When you go back and watch, because like you said, that YouTube clip that they've been running 24/7, there's also interviews in there. And one of the interviews that they run in there is the interview when he first does his Live Nation deal. And he talks about why is it okay for U2 and them to perform until they're 40, 50, and 60 and make music, but it's frowned upon when rappers want to go into their 40s, 50s, and 60s music. He said that back then when he first did the Live Nation deal. So now in the fast forward and to see him 55 years old, 57, however old he is this December, right? And still be this relevant in hip hop, still be this relevant in culture, still command an audience that you could fill up festivals and 3 nights at stadiums and all this kind of shit. That's huge for hip hop. Fuck the Jay-Z part of it. For hip hop, that's insane. That's insane.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is to the fact of, I think that it's time for us to start looking at other genres and being like, if they can achieve it, we could achieve it. So if fucking.
But that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, right? I feel like that.
So and take away from it, even to see Young Jeezy doing the Vegas residency, right? That's big, right? When you see Ross go out with the orchestra and things like that, that's like just the evolution part of hip hop, right? You want to see that, right? Because how do we get our artists to last that long? How do we get our artists to be relevant that long, right? To be cared about 25 years after the first release of their album, or 30 years after the release of their first album, no matter who.
You don't feel like hip hop had any blueprint to follow?
We had, yes, different blueprints for different things. right? I think Russell Simmons gave us a blueprint on how to build out our labels, right? I think that Master P and them gave us a blueprint from the independent side, right? Yeah, it was independent artists before Master P, of course, but what Master P and Cash Money did from an independent side was like some shit we never seen before. You know what I'm saying? We talk about them niggas had 85-15 deals and 90-10 deals and $100 million deals with Universal, and they were retaining all their masters and all that kind of shit. That's some shit we never seen before.
That's what I mean, though, Dean. What I mean is like when Master P went in there to get that deal, he followed the blueprint of Michael Jackson to get that deal.
Yeah, he did. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think people have blueprints for different things. I think I think Jay-Z has done a multitude of things at a high level. So overall, right? So when Master P sold a lot of records and made a lot of money, Master P didn't really go to the corporate side of hip hop the way that Jay-Z did, right? With fucking all the brands and shit. Neither did Birdman, even though they made a lot of money and sold a lot of records, right? Jay-Z even infiltrated the touring side of the business differently for hip hop. I'm not saying that people wasn't touring before Jay-Z, we know he was, but doing the fucking Live Nation deal, the initial deal for the 150, and then headlining Glastonbury and headlining Coachella and all that kind of shit. Like, I just watched a whole documentary on Coachella a couple months ago, and they said themselves, the owner of Coachella said, prior to having Jay-Z headline our show, we almost went out of business. Coachella, literally, they said literally Jay-Z saved Coachella. They said it. The owner.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So those kind of things, but that once again, I don't think that's a Jay-Z thing, because I think if you would have got Kanye to headline it during that time, you would have got a similar turnout. I think it's the hip hop culture as a whole showing up the way we show up. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say make it a Jay-Z thing, but I really think if you would have got Kanye, maybe if you would have got Outkast or somebody like that, or some big artist like that to do it at that time, maybe they would have brought out a similar type of crowd. You know what I mean?
Do you and to say that, right? Do you think that Hove has been like like you said though, it's other people who could have came out and did the same type of thing, but Hove is like, I don't want to say, man, fuck it. I'll probably say opportunist and make sure that he's the person that's the first to do something. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, he talked about this. If you go back and watch his old breakfast,
What y'all two niggas on here lying about, bro?
Never lies.
If you watch his old breakfast
Never lies.
interview, when he talked about, he said I'm the one that always go over the hill first in hip hop, right? Because people be afraid. He said in the breakfast interview, he said because people be afraid to take the risk. When you're the first to do something, you're taking the risk. If you're the first person to ever put out a clothing line, if you're the first person to ever start a record label, if you're the first person to ever create a car, whatever you're the first to do, just as much as you can get all the credit for being the first to doing it, you can take just as much as the credit for being the first failure. And a lot of people be afraid to take the risk in business and in life. So you're taking a risk to be the first to do something. People say Hov was selling out when he did Coachella. I remember. He's selling out. Oh my God, he's doing a white festival. He headlined Coachella. Now niggas can't wait to go perform at Coachella.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But see, if you tell somebody you only doing that because of Jay-Z, they'll tell you capping it because they don't know the history.
All right. So to go into the what's the name? Yeah, Hove week starts. Well, it started on the 25th though, so I guess
it started when the Roots victory was announced.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that was actually 4 weeks ago now. It's 4 weeks ago now, yo. To this day. So, but this room right here, man, like I titled it, man. What would you sacrifice to save hip hop, man? So I got a couple questions I wanted to ask. So, would you sacrifice album sales for better music?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the first thing. That's the first thing I'm sacrificing.
No, I'm not. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but I'm not.
Well, why would we sacrifice people making money off their music?
Exactly. Y'all want to
why would we do
sacrifice
that?
revenue generation.
What's the incentive to make music?
Without the
Get
better
money?
music, you ain't gonna have
I
no
don't
money.
care. I listen, because I don't care about personal rationale on that. My personal rationale on that is that I don't care about other people that's not fit to hear my music. I don't care if they hear it or not. I don't care if it caps off my financial space, if I have a message, I want my message to get to the people that are
So you're
Okay,
not
let me
gonna
say
sell
this.
it? You're not
Okay,
gonna
let me
sell the
say this.
music?
Let me say this.
I want to sell to the people that actually attract to
But no,
what
he just
I'm
said sacrificing
doing.
album sales, meaning you're not making money. You're not making music off your. You're not making money off your
When
music.
you
So when I
sacrifice
go
No,
buy
no,
your
no,
Okay,
sales,
no.
you
hold on, hold on,
sacrifice
hold on,
so
revenue.
hold
you,
on,
are you
hold on,
just
hold on, hold
giving
on, hold
away the
on.
When you
music?
sacrifice
Okay, so hold on,
album
hold
sales,
on.
you
Me,
sacrifice revenue.
Yeah. So why
It's
would
a
we do
lot of
that?
hold
people doing.
on. Me personally, because I started off rapping and doing hip hop or participating hip hoply in life without getting paid for
You
it.
too hip hop. Okay, this is a
Listen. Let me say
professional.
this.
This is a
Let me say.
professional industry, dog. People
Hold on.
can't
Let me say
survive
this.
without money, bro.
Let me please say this. Let me please say this. This is how much album sales matter to the quote unquote culture that everybody loves so much. I'm gonna use Trap as an example. Trap and his fam got the marketing agency that did the marketing for the Nigel Sylvester brick sneaker. Am I correct, Trap?
Yep.
All right. Do you know that those types of opportunities and things don't happen without the success of hip hop music? That's a trickle down effect. It don't look like it like that. And somebody might come up like, how the fuck is a Nigel Sylvester sneaker connected to hip hop music? The same way a Run DMC sneaker deal was connected to hip hop music. The same way a S. Carter sneaker was connected to hip hop music. The same way a Travis Scott sneaker is connected to hip hop music. It is connected to hip hop music.
Dan, we
So
can make it a little bit shorter though. He let's I get you're making valid points, but let's just get to
okay, what I'm
the
saying
main
is,
thing.
all I'm
He
saying is,
talking about the
without the success,
fashion side of hip hop instead of.
without the revenue, I'm gonna keep it real clean. Without the success and revenue drivers, right? Then all the ancillary things that we do in hip hop, we are not even allowed to do. We won't even be able to do it because there's no money floating around to do it.
There's no artist who's gonna sacrifice their all their
Oh,
time and energy to just give away music for free for the rest of their lives.
I don't-
Let's just make it plain. Let's just make it plain. You can't sacrifice album
All right.
sales because
That's not.
commerce is
Hold on.
tied
Let
to
me
making
finish the
money.
He
question. Let me
said
finish the
hip hop.
question. Let me finish the question. Hold on. Let me finish the question. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was basically for us to get better music. Would you sacrifice album sales? Meaning, like, if we so basically not. I'm not eliminating album sales or selling of music at all. I'm just saying, would you take? Would you all right? Chart topping songs or better music like that. You understand what I'm saying now?
Huh? Wait, huh?
All right.
Like,
So
I
now
used to hold up. Let me land with this. Every time we have this kind of question, these kind of conversations, I always go back. An example that I use is like Diggable Planets or Camp Low or Mos Def and Talib Kweli when they did the Black Star album. This is quality hip hop music that I'm naming. This is real quality hip hop music that I am discussing right now. None of that shit sold. None of that shit was a revenue driver for the label that they were signed to. None of it. But it's quality music.
but I'm still confused. We're sacrificing big. You saying big songs trap for what? Like what? What's the alternative?
for like all right. So basically commercial success for better music. Like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we want to say everything that's set. It's I can point it. What's up?
I mean, I don't know about that
said
either
let
because there's a lot of
Davion know.
commercial songs I actually like. I don't want to remove big songs that I enjoy just because they happen to be commercial. Like H to the Izzo is commercial. You know what I'm saying? Like Hard Knock Life is commercial. I don't want to sacrifice those songs just for like a B-side. Like why would I?
I think he's saying like a nigga like Talib Kweli to Dean Point. Talib not poor now. Like everybody not supposed to be a billionaire from hip hop, bro.
So we want
Like
Talib Kweli
That,
dominating the music
can,
scene?
can I
Right,
speak
as
on
right,
a,
this?
Davion.
wait,
Rap.
can I
Yeah,
respond?
Davion.
It's not about wanting them to dominate the hip hop scene. I think he's saying like in order to preserve the integrity of music, you may have to sacrifice what it took to drive hip hop to be the biggest commercial thing ever. Now, I understand it's not the business. It doesn't make sense from a business aspect. But again, when this shit was started, it was not started for everybody to be a billionaire and have $100 million in labels. That's what it grew to. But also in it growing that way, the quality of music diminished.
So what I'm saying is, I
Right,
get
Davion.
that point. This what I'm saying is this. We mentioned commercial songs. Commercial songs is hip hop, hip it to the hip it to the hop, right? This is talking about you talking about the beginning stages of hip hop.
Commercial song.
So if we remove commercial songs, meaning is it just real shit versus commercial? There are a lot of commercial songs that we all enjoy, right? Niggas is dancing to Janice. Niggas is dancing to All Right by Kendrick. Like these are commercially big records, right? So it's not like we're not just removing integrity entirely from music. Some of these songs that just happen to do well happen to be really great songs. I'm not willing to give up really great songs just so that more Talib Kweli's can give us music that we're all not enjoying. Like, and I like Talib, but I'm saying like to me, it's not this like black or white situation. You can be commercially successful and have nuance and say shit. Allah, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. Like, I don't want to sacrifice their records just to what? To have guys that are making CD list music can dominate?
You know
That
the problem with
doesn't
that
make sense
is,
to me. And you
Emily,
can
the
remove
problem
the
with that is
money. You can remove the money just in general. Just big songs that are globally successful. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
but the problem with that is we've yet to replicate, like we've yet to be able to come up with a new class of hip hop because the guys that make good like Jid, people troll him all day. Jid makes great music. What is it doing? Like I get what you're saying. Kendrick was that they came in an era where they could grow and be to who they were, but we've yet to replicate that, and there's a reason for that.
I think so too, but I don't think it's because of commercial songs. I think it's because just in general, like songs that are globally successful tend to be songs that we all agree on. This is before Kendrick and after Kendrick. This ain't like a new class situation. Since the 50 years of hip hop, we've had the LLs, the J's, the Nas, those people become big. Eminem become big because in addition to their substance, they had commercial songs that reach multiple audiences. So if you remove Kendrick and Cole, every big rapper that we name these top tens are commercially successful too. Our top tens are just full of B-side, C-list rappers.
Hold on. I want to say this.
They
Hold
all
on.
have some level of commercial
I want
success
Okay,
no.
can
I
I
want to
say
add
this? Can I,
since the
let me say this.
beginning of time.
I'm gonna say this and get out your way, Himmerland. I would sacrifice H to the Izzo for where I'm from, bro.
Yo,
Are
finish
you
your
sacrificing
pudding,
Run
bro.
DMC too? Or no? Are you sacrificing LL Cool J too? Or no? Or
No, I'm
Rakim? They had
hold, no,
commercially
no, no,
I
successful
don't
no, no,
think
records.
he's
no.
saying
So what are we talking about?
sacrificing them. He's
I
just
said
saying
that I would sacrifice H to the Izzo for where I'm from. We're not
because that's
talking
the
about
better
an
song.
artist. We're
That's the
talking
better
about a
You
song.
don't get it where I'm from, bro, if you don't get to these other records, bro.
But
Ooh, where I'm
No,
from
you
comes
don't,
before
bro.
comes
yeah,
before
yeah.
H to the
Where I'm
Izzo, bro.
from comes before H to the
Hold
Izzo.
on,
Bro.
listen to
Okay.
me. Listen to
Okay.
me. Listen to me.
So
Hold on. Let's go
can't
back to
knock
This
the
is
this.
hustle.
still
Hold on.
country.
Hold on. So can't knock the hustle and ain't no nigga. Are those two commercially successful records?
Yes, they
Yes,
are.
Are
they
they
are.
before
Yes,
hold up. Are
yes,
they
they
before
are.
where I'm from?
Yes, they
No,
are.
Okay. What are we talking about?
Yes, they are.
What are we talking about?
no. I'm not
So
talking about when. What you said that about when something
You
comes
don't get to
before
where I'm from
something.
without those records, bro. You don't
No,
get to a
no,
second
no,
album
no,
without
no,
sales.
no, no. You saying you don't get that? Yes, you do. With concrete street culture, hip hop, you're gonna get where I'm from
no,
before
you
you get
don't.
any of
Bro,
those
you
records.
don't get to volume
Not
one
how that
without
works.
Can't Knock the Hustle, bro.
Not
You
how
have to
that
have
works.
reasonable doubt be
It,
successful first,
it,
bro.
Not how
it,
that works.
What are we
bro,
talking about?
bro. We're not talking about anybody's specific career. I'm talking about what is culturally, what culturally has the wherewithal to be a meat and potato, something that's going to stick to somebody culturally before I go
Hold
chase a
on. I
hit.
want
Yeah,
to go back to
I got a perfect example. I got a
hold on. I want
perfect
to go back. Hold
example.
on. I want to go back to what Davion said. Davion said he made a good point. Davion said you don't got to be a billionaire to just be like hip hop and all that kind of shit, right?
I agree
He's
with that.
right.
I
Right.
agree.
Hold on. Let me say this. You still got to make great music, right? Great music becomes successful. Hear me out. I just wanted to make sure I was looking at what I was looking. So I looked it up. I said, what percentage of Jay-Z's wealth is from music, right? If he's worth $2.8 billion. They said his music catalog by itself is worth between 250 and 300 million. So even if we bring that over to Drake, if Drake is worth damn near $1 billion, I would say that Drake's music catalog is probably worth about 700 to 800 million of his $1 billion. If I'm just,
Stop always you looking to use the top dogs,
Yeah,
bro. There's
yeah. I
what I'm
other
wanted to say
saying
people.
is,
this, Dean. I wanted to say, Dean. I wanted to say this.
It does.
The
That's
nigga
what
Jid,
Dean does.
and I
Yeah.
keep
I
using
got the
Jid
next
for an
question
example
though.
because
Go ahead,
my
Davey.
bad,
I'm going
bro.
to the
My
next
bad.
question after that. Go ahead, Davey. So what
I
you
keep
saying?
using Jid for an example because for the longest people were wanting him to be the replacement guy. I would argue last year he probably had the verse of the year on that body shit. That shit was a crazy record. Him and Offset went crazy. It had commercial viability. It had everything it needed to be a smash hip hop hit. Verse of the year, hip hop integrity, all that. What happened with that record?
it's not enough.
Right.
Telling y'all.
Exactly.
That's my brother right there
Wait,
too. That's my brother.
But that song was Grammy
needed more of
nominated, if I'm correct.
It was.
He
It
just
was.
needed more.
Yeah, it
know
was.
what's crazy?
It did what it needed
What's the
to do.
Merc, you know what's crazy? It was Grammy nominated, and he on Twitter begging for a BET award nomination.
Of course, he just needs more of those. There's nothing wrong with it. He just needs more of them.
No, because he's not being pushed. It's still great. I'm saying,
But
like,
if it made it to the Grammy
right.
nomination, then it is being pushed.
Yeah,
I'm saying that's great music, and he's gonna sell enough to be comfortable. But he, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know. How
But
to
he got
explain.
surround
Yo,
sound.
look.
Surround
Jid
sound.
doing his thing. Jid got commercial success, and you can see that by I don't know no other rapper that got their own motherfucking cereal with Tony the Tiger, B. You know what I'm saying? So the commercial success is coming from whatever way it's coming from, whether it's the music or whatever, they fucking with him though. You know what I'm saying? When I seen that shit, I said, nah, his commercial success is kind of different. All right, here, bro, I got a question for you.
That was a big record, Trap.
It was a big record, I know.
So, like, that's going to help him make these other plays that he can make without that record. That's still helpful.
And he just got over to Interscope though now too. He just got the Interscope, so he on Interscope now, straight up. Jada's on Interscope now.
He's been on Interscope.
No, he's directly on Interscope. No Dreamville, nothing like that. This last album he did was on Interscope.
I know, but all that.
But the point is, he don't do the most album sales, and he still got good music.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Davey.
That could be a cool standard for hip hop. We're okay with that.
That's cool, but also he's trying to make commercial records. So, like, the fact that they haven't taken off is one thing, but he's doing a roller skatering song on that last project. He's trying to go commercial. He's trying to have commercial success. It didn't play. And I
got a question for you.
So I can't sacrifice what his goal is. He didn't meet the goal, but had it his way, that would have been a top 40 hit.
That wasn't commercial. That wasn't trying to go commercial. The roller skating song.
Trying to.
The roller skating song wasn't trying to. The roller skating song was trying to show culture where he was from. Atlanta culture. That was showing Atlanta culture.
Atlanta culture.
No, this is from his words. I'm not making this up.
From his words, from me, that I heard was that he was trying to show the culture. You know what I'm saying? That's my bro. I know what he was trying to do, but I understand as far as that him putting Sierra on the song and all that, it was still a culture relevant song though that his people were supposed to feel, not go pop. He didn't let the go pop. He wanted the people.
Okay. Let's clarify that. I'm not saying that he's trying to go pop as an artist. What I'm saying is the goal for that specific record. When he's talking to Interscope about what budget they want to spend for radio, for playlisting, for visuals, they're trying to make that record cross over. Not him as an artist in totality, but that song specifically to pour it back to the album. You need a song to be commercially viable to point you back to all this rapidy rap shit that we love as a culture. You still need something that's a shining toy to lead you back to an overall project. So that song was meant to go commercial.
Yes, but
like bottom line.
Himmelin, we're talking about saving hip hop, not music in the music industry. We're talking about preserving culture versus industry viability.
If niggas can't eat, there ain't no hip hop. Niggas can't eat, bro.
That's crazy.
If you can't feed your family off of it, it can't eat, bro. I don't know what are we talking about.
You can't.
Hold on. All right, Shy, go ahead, Shy. I'm going to the next question. Go ahead, Shy.
All right, you're gonna engage in something culturally, whether you're getting paid for it or not. This right here was supposed to be the way we are and the way we get down for real.
Trap, you ain't let me talk, nigga. You ain't going nowhere.
Based on industry viability, bro. This is what we do and who we are.
Okay. All right.
We're
going to be hungry and make hip hop.
Yeah, Bart.
So your question, you know what comes with that, right? Like you said, what you say, better music for commercial success? That's what your question was? Hello?
Yeah, album sales or better music. But yeah, commercial success, yeah.
Okay, so that's basically saying, you know how much shit you gotta eliminate to have just better music off of your question? That means radio is out of here. Videos is damn near pointless. Like, you basically, like, that's like eliminating fame just for better music. You trying to do all of that?
I got you. So, do y'all feel at times that people go into making music and follow trends and such like that to make sure they get album sales or something like that, and don't go in and it limits the creativity that goes into a record because they look like, all right, this worked right here for them to sell records, so I'm gonna do it like this right here. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all feel like that happens at times?
It happens like 99%.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say half and half because that's always been the way. It's always been that way.
Because
Repeat your question,
look
Trent.
at an artist like Redman. He ain't never just known to be the biggest, had the most album sales, but he stayed in his lane. He was who he was. He made the money he made, and
Made a career and made good music.
he ended up being a movie star. But the integrity of who he was never compromised, though. You know what I mean? Like, I think now that hip hop as a whole is where it is, there's just a certain expectation that if you're not in those first 10 marquee spots, then you can't make money or a living in this. Like, Currency disproves that. Everybody don't have to be $100 million person.
No,
I'm not talking about 100 million.
I'm not talking about that
Can I talk?
either. Yeah,
Hold on, who's
I
that?
was
That's a
talking
new
about the same
voice. Who
thing.
said, can I talk?
Yeah. It's
Let him go. Let him go. It's a new voice. Go ahead.
no, I'm with Davion on this, right? Because I live in Sweden, born in Sweden, raised in Sweden. Listen to this, yeah. I make music myself.
You rap? You rap, bro?
Yeah, I can send some links. Yeah.
No, no links. No links. Hold on. We'll get back to what you're saying in 1 second.
Blink
though.
if you're in trouble.
We'll get back to what you're saying in 1 second, though. But everybody that comes up in ADHD, you know what I mean, and they say they rap, we ask them to do just that. So before you go any further, what you're saying, I need you to rap.
I can do it in English, right?
Okay.
I'll be rolling with OCBs, my OCBs in motion. I'm gonna tell her right, Frank. I'm thinking about you.
Can you speak up a little bit, bro? You kind of whispering. Can you speak up a little bit?
What's okay? Just gotta give me 4 seconds.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Chill out.
OCBs and my OCD. All right. I'll be rolling with OCBs and my OCDs in motion. I'm gonna tell you right, Frank. I've been thinking about use of skin or dipped in lotion. Took a trip round town or with gold green, got bags in London, Luton. Then back to the trap and collect no cues when we chat about peas, excuse me. Don't chat about none to the feds.
Yeah, that pocket is crazy. That pocket is crazy.
Listen. No. I don't know where the fuck I was. I fucked up.
Don't worry about it. You good, bro. Because you whispering too much, though, too. But I heard the pocket, though. You rapping.
No. So what I wanted
Go back to what you were saying. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Yes. So I make music in Swedish, right? I've started 26 years, 10 years now. I'm 28. I stream roughly around 700,000 a month. That's the monthly on Spotify, right? I live off music. I do shows. I do workshop for kids. Ghostwrite. There's so many ways you can make music of hip hop. What I wanted to say is, I'm with Davion on this, man. It's like you're talking about the top billionaires. Me, right? I'm a guy in Sweden. Nothing to do with American culture whatsoever. And I'm making music of hip hop and living off it. I living off me good. I make roughly $7,000 to $10,000 a month.
That's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope. Keep doing your thing, bro. What's your name? What's your name? What's your performance name?
Google it. I'm gonna link it here.
Yeah, put it in the chat. Put the link in the chat. Yeah, I like that pocket. I like that pocket you was in. Chill, that pocket sound like the I don't know, but it sound familiar to something though. You probably could tell me though, but
listen to this shit.
The UK shit, right? Yeah.
One second.
No, we ain't no more raps, bro. You good, bro. You just actually do it one time. Now you good, bro. Just chill. Bro, you good, bro. You just chill, relax, bro. Have a seat. You good, bro. You cool. All right, so here we go. So the next question is this, man. Should every rapper have to perform live before getting a record deal?
Absolutely.
Yes. What's up, Trap?
What's up, man? What's up? Put sign on it. Trill, what up? Bill, what up?
What up? My dog.
So, go ahead, Bill. Put something on it, Bill. Should every rapper have to perform live before getting a record deal?
Just real quick. I would say yes because we want to see what your show look like. You feel me? If I want to invest money in you, you're gonna have to run on that road eventually. So yeah.
Yo, Himberlin.
I'm gonna say no.
Go ahead, say no.
Plug.
I'm gonna
just
ask
did
you a
show
question in a
yesterday.
second, Himberlin. Hold on. Go ahead. Who said no? Go ahead. Put something on it.
That's me. That's true.
Go ahead, Trill.
I'm gonna say no because when you think about it, think about all the niggas you argue hip hop with, from the barbershop to the parks to school. The average nigga from the hood that listen to rap never been to a live show, but they've been to less than 5 shows. Niggas don't be going to shows like that. That shit, like, look at Jadakiss. Jadakiss been rapping since I was in the 8th grade. I'm in my 40s now. People didn't recognize how dope Jadakiss was on stage until Versus during the fucking quarantine. So he had been rapping for damn near 30 years, and people finally saw the difference between a Lock stage show and a Dipset stage show. But people already had their allegiances of what they liked. So the stage show, the lack of stage show that Dipset had didn't affect the fact that people loved their music and people loved what they did. You know what I mean? And same with the Locks. People, either they loved the Locks, they didn't love the Locks, but they didn't know what they was capable of doing on stage. And if you think about it, Jay-Z's regarded as probably the greatest rapper of all time. The nigga stage show is whack.
Super.
Ain't nothing great about that nigga stage show.
No. It's better now. It's better now. It used to be
Nah.
whack. It's better now, though.
Even Nas. Nas my favorite rapper.
He
Nas
forget
is
his
probably top
rhymes.
3
He forget his
undisputed.
rhymes.
Nas smokes so much fucking weed, the nigga don't know half his
He
songs.
forget his. That shit was crazy.
Songs better than he do. He's getting better now, but neither one of them niggas have great stage shows, but they're still regarded as 2 of the greatest rappers of all time. But then you have somebody like Black Thought. The average person that loves hip hop don't be going to shows, so they don't recognize how great Black Thought truly is. If you a nigga like me, I've been going to shows. I was 17 years old. I go to at least 3-4 shows every year, and I pay for them. I'm not like Mikey. I don't get comp tickets. I pay my hard-earned money.
Yo, Mikey not in the room, man. Why you trying to shout at Mikey?
Talk
He
your
ain't even
shit,
here.
right.
Mikey not even in here. God damn.
Yeah, but shout out to Mikey, but I don't get comp tickets. You know what I mean? I pay for my tickets like a regular American. I work hard. I make my money. I take my wife to a dope
Now you
show,
American. He
and I
pick and
expect
choose when he
nigga to
want to be
go on
American. To this nigga, he pick and choose when he want to be American.
but I'm just saying, like, the average nigga that is a fan of hip hop does not go to shows. So I don't think it's that necessary for someone to have a dope live show to get a record deal. It's something that I would love because I'm a nigga that go to shows.
Yeah.
But the average nigga don't go to shows, so it don't really matter.
So Himberlin, my question I was going to ask you, Himberlin, was this though: how often does somebody come into the office, present their album, and perform it live?
They don't really perform it live. I mean, they're press and play. I mean, some people get up and they get excited because they like their music. So
they don't stand on the desk and all that.
Well, that's more like a record label.
Who's that? No, get your ass out of here. Ask this. Yeah.
Yeah, I think what y'all are referring to is more so like when a record label is signing a new artist, and the artist steps like the Bobby Smurder thing, we put on the tables and shit. Yeah, they wouldn't do that at our office. They playing music that they want to get featured.
Apple ain't going for that shit. So they say Apple ain't going for that shit. They're gonna escort you out. You do that dumb shit.
No, it's just not. It's not necessary. It's like for example, if Lotto, like last time Lotto came, Lotto, like, she's really into her music. So whenever she plays music, she's like gets up, she's gonna rap and dance and sing on some music. Just that's her vibe. We're not looking at that like whatever she does in that room, dancing wise or rapping wise. That doesn't impact if we like the song or not. Like the song, most people hearing music on Apple, they're not going to a show. They're listening to it on their playlist. So why would me as a music lover and as somebody in the culture, yeah, sure. I think everybody should have a dope live show to preserve your career. But for the job function I am right now, performance isn't required. It's how the song sounds to the person that's listening to it on the playlist.
Right. Now, one more question I want to ask you. Hold on, real quick. One more question I want to ask you though. Has there been anybody performing a live performance on their album since the Clips did it?
In terms of what?
Like you know how the Clips dropped the album and then y'all did that live performance at you had everybody. You had who else did it?
We had that with Cardi B. We did a Cardi B something similar. We did that with Gaga.
Okay.
We actually did a one night only event with JID.
All right.
2 months after this album came out because we love JID so much.
Yeah.
That we did that event 2 months after the album was already out. The
That's
album
fire.
whatever it was selling, but
That's
because
fire.
we like JID, we invested into an event so that fans could come out and listen to his
Fire.
music at our soundstage.
Fire.
And it wasn't based off of his sales; it was based off of us supporting him as an artist. So yeah,
based off that Interscope bag. That's that Interscope bag they gave out here.
No, we pay for that. We pay for that. Yeah.
I'm gonna find out.
But that's the thing, because y'all have a nefarious viewpoint when it comes to corporations. Y'all couldn't fathom that a corp.
Y'all didn't do that shit just to do that shit. Get out of here. I'm not going for that, bro. I'm not going for it. You said, "Oh, this kid JID's little cute rapper. We're gonna give him a show right now."
No, y'all wouldn't factor in. Y'all wouldn't
That was
factor
a
in.
snobby
Y'all wouldn't
shot.
factor
That was a snobby ass shot. You heard that shit?
Hold on.
Fairy tale ass thinking. This motherfucker, yo, this guy right here, man.
Hold on. It is
Yo, he been snobbish. He came in the room today. Motherfucker said, "Yo, I see. I'm going to the June 10th concert. Well, I'm going to the June 10th, 11th, and 12th, and the 13th private show too."
That's right.
This motherfucker, he been snobbish. He came in the room today. God damn.
That's right. Before you ask your question, so my thing is this: y'all. The thing is, this is the issue though. This is sometimes there's people in the culture do things out the love of the art. Like if I'm, for example, Trap, you know me. I playlisted over 100 artists off this app. It wasn't due to no. They're
That's
not
a
signed to
fact.
Disco. They're not signed to nobody. They're going through DistroKid and TuneCore. So what's my incentive then? It's like y'all. There's two fights. There's a fight for people to have their own infrastructures, right? For us to have our own shit to point to. There's also a fight for us to be represented in these corporations too, so that there's more diversity and there's more love to be shared across that. You will want somebody in the culture to utilize resources to help artists that are dope. Because that shit wasn't based off of JID's sales. That shit happened 2 months after the album came out. He's not the biggest artist in the world. We wanted to see, okay, this is the guy we want to support. He's rapping his fucking ass off. He has substance. He's a good partner. Let's do something.
He
Let's
got a
figure out
great
how we can
following
support
too.
him.
He got a great following.
Yeah, we did the same shit with Gunna. We did the same shit for other
Oh, I
people.
don't
So
know.
like, sometimes it's not based off that. The clips, like, bro, you saw what we did for the clips. They're not fucking doing Drake numbers. These are guys that are from the culture. These guys, this one guy is 49, one guy is 52. Like
We
this ain't
saying
just
we want
like
more of that.
most
Remember, we want
corporations.
more of that. We
But
want
most
more of the
corporations
clips.
aren't doing that for a group. Like, fuck me, very for Virginia. I'm just saying, just from black and white. Most corporations are not putting up that amount of money for a group that old in hip hop today. It sounds cool now because it's successful. But in planning it, nobody would have thought the clips would have dominated the year in hip hop. That wasn't the thing. Y'all was laughed at these niggas.
We want more of that.
Right. So that's what. So when that happens, bro, all I'm saying is this: I'm almost done. When y'all see that happen, then champion it. But because we,
Who's laughing?
but when we say, oh, it has to be the label or whatever it is, you take it away from people that's actually in the culture that's advocated for these artists. We got like Interscope don't got no bag like Apple has a bag. Are you crazy?
Who was laughing? Who was laughing?
Yo, did you just try to shit on Interscope bag over? Yeah, Apple bag is different.
There's no what label you think has more money than a tech?
I mean, that's a tech company versus not like a record label, bro. Like we already see what Gamma doing. Gamma's saying right now, we a tech company. We ain't a record label. That's some snobbish shit to say right there.
No,
When
I get it, but
you pushing nothing but music.
Okay, when we mention tech, we mention like I'm talking about like
Phones, computers. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm talking about like that. Like there's like because the money is not coming from music, it's coming from these phones that we're holding.
Yeah, that's
like,
a fact.
That's a different level of resources.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with SpaceX though. I'm just saying.
Maybe not. I don't know what they got. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I'm just saying. What's up?
Some motherfuckers be like, you having a boy or a girl? They be like, I don't know. I just want a healthy baby. When we talk about albums, we be like, what you think is gonna sell first week? What is going? That's the point. We just want good music, bro. That's all.
Good shit, Davion. I like that one right there. That's a fact.
This nigga Davion.
That's a fact. All right. So next question, man. Next question. Shatif, man, I'm gonna ask you this question right now, man. Is the culture moving too fast for greatness?
No, I see cultural greatness, not music industry expectations exceeded to define what greatness is, right? I see people being way more creative and innovative with even the partnerships with other high, high up brands that you wouldn't expect that would be engaging. So the interaction between commercial and the cultural things that are needed to make the culture thrive is happening very well. I can't dispute that. A lot of creatives. I see more people channeling to quote unquote what DJing is. Vinyl is vibrant. People's creativity, like I just was looking at what's her name, Tierra Whack, ain't that her name?
Yeah, I ain't listened to that album. I gotta listen to that album this week though. This week,
I gotta listen to that album.
And,
the album's
and by
fire.
the way, if y'all wanted to hear her break down the bars, we did a radio takeover for her last week, which we gave her her own show to be able to kind of articulate all her bars and let her break off the project.
I gotta check that out.
Boom. So that's what I mean. That type of partnership engagement is thriving. So I can't fake like shit ain't popping, bro.
Who the girl that got the My Daddy Died record? That shit is dope.
I didn't hear that.
That theatrical girl, the girl that's like theater.
Who is that?
Yeah, that shit is hard. I like that.
That's crazy.
That's a really dope video. I love that.
It's shit like that trap that's out here that inspired me, bro. That's where the culture need to keep going, bro. Those are the people that I'm going to hold in high regard at the end of the day, right? Because it ain't about the record sales. It's about how dope is you doing it. Even if it's not selling through the roof, it should be something that somebody should be able to sustain and be innovative if they that dope. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Because the
Anybody else want to answer that question? Go ahead,
it's not
Trill.
at three. Now, what are you saying about the My Daddy Died record? She's not even at 300,000 views on YouTube last time I checked. But I done seen that so many times on my Insta story. Like so many people I know that's like, trendsetters and pacemakers in hip hop and all that shit, tastemakers. They posting that video like crazy. And these people that I know to have exquisite taste in whatever they walk of life is.
Let me say
So
this.
like all this shit exists on different planes. So it's like, you might get like Spend That is a huge record in the community. You know what I mean? Like if you go outside, you go hear that record. I was at Dick and Jane's on Malcolm X in the heart of Bed-Stuy. The heart of Bed-Stuy. That's the name of the spot. What do you want me to say?
I mean, I still gotta say it.
Shout out to my man Tubbs and Pop. But I was there and they played that record and you could hear it through the walls. Like you could hear people screaming the lyrics to that record through the walls. We outside, we dance to the record outside. And it's very rare that you get records like that translate in that way. But I don't think that she got the same level of budget behind that record as Homie got for Shebang or for Janice Shut the Fuck Up.
Yeah.
But the people are responding to that record in an organic fashion.
This is why I say sales matter. And I mean, we're talking about from a fan point of view now.
Because when an artist don't sell and their career don't go in the direction that they wanted to go because they didn't sell, and then they gotta go get a job at AT&T or Walmart, y'all laugh at niggas that gotta get a job. Oh, you remember such that?
Nah, it's Uber now. It's Uber.
Or whatever it is. Y'all laugh at it because he gotta get a job because whatever music he put out wasn't supported, right? Because he
Who
could
the
have
last
been.
artist we did that to?
I'm just saying in general, this is what happens in general.
I don't know.
Right? When an
Right,
artist,
that's what I
He's not
wanna
gonna
know.
answer.
when an artist, what
Who
I'm
is
saying,
it?
my point is when an artist puts their music out and it goes
What
3,000
I-20 doing right now?
and it goes 3,000 copies in the first week, y'all niggas laugh.
That's
When
not
the
fair.
niggas
Chilling
sell
on
3,000
I-20?
copies in the first
I
week.
ain't shit on I-20. I'm just wondering what he doing right now.
I-20's son is Destroy Lonely. That's his son.
Oh, that is his son. That's a fact. Somebody told me that.
And I Liberian. Put some respect on his name.
Oh boy, now you want to be Liberian. Yo, Glasses. The man just said he was an American just 20 minutes ago. Now he throwing his flag up. Now he throwing his flag up.
That's special. Ain't too many people librarians.
Hold on,
Librarians is crazy.
Answer my question. Y'all don't like
Librarian.
hold on.
Librarians is crazy.
Hold on.
You ain't shit.
Hey, that's the evidence.
Librarian. Who's that? Who's over here rapping? Who was just rapping? Hold on. Hear what up, hear me? Who was just rapping? I want to hear you rap. Scared. You're scared to rap. Okay, you scared to rap now. Okay, cool.
That was Dean rapping.
That was Dean rapping?
Stuck in time more than
Talk up a little bit, bro.
Track.
Hold on, Dean. What'd you say, Smirk?
No, I feel like I feel like this shit really stuck in time more than it's moving too fast. Because even
What's wrong with your microphone, bro?
wait, you can't hear me?
You sound low.
It's in his throat.
Pause.
Pause.
Yeah, we're moving on. Next question. This is free for the table. This is free for the room. This is free for the room.
Dean made a good point.
What's your point, Dean? Sometimes we gotta clean the palate. Right now, he just said something crazy. I just want to clean the palate. You know what I'm saying? You keep it. Go ahead, bro.
Come on, Dina Lee.
What the hell? Pause.
Ding-a-ling, that ain't leaving either. Ding-a-ling.
Yeah, god damn, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I be knowing when to move shit forward, and y'all just want to keep shit in the same spot, and we get ding-a-ling shit swing sad, B. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
But Dean not the one. Dean is making.
You said ding-a-ling.
No, someone else said that.
Go ahead, Dean.
Dean making a good point.
Go ahead, Dean.
Raised in the music business. On one side, when a nigga go sell a lot and make a lot of money, y'all call him a sellout and he all about the money. On the other side, when it's solely about the culture and it's boom back, and the nigga sell 3,000 copies in the first week and he got to drive Uber and get a job, y'all clown the nigga because he broke and he ain't got no money. That's what happens in this shit. So niggas want to go get money, right? When you're spending money to make music. Whether you're recording it, producing it, whatever you're doing, you are spending money. Fuck the record label shit. You can be an independent artist in your home. The shit costs. So then you want to put $10,000 into your career. How do you make your 10,000 back? Fuck $1 million. How do you make your 10,000 back? Y'all niggas hate commerce.
All right. All right, man. All right, all right. Industry Dean, we understand, bro. All right, but moving on to the next one, man. Everybody has an opinion, but you only get one choice at this right now, right? So you only get one fix right now. What are you saving right now, basically, right? So right now, when I'm asking the question right now, I'm saying this is the first question. Would you rather be respected by fellow artists or loved by your fans?
Loved by my
Fans.
Respected by my fellow artists.
Fuck
Listen
them
on
artists.
nigga.
Fuck them artists.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fans
Them
here.
artists ain't gonna put no money in your fucking pocket.
But they the ones that acknowledge you. Like we could even go to the Fat Joe situation when he was acknowledging the legends that it's your peers that really know who's who. The fans, not so much. But we always done it for the respect of our peers. It's never just being about the fans. Fuck the fans for real. Because when we got into this shit, we wanted the respect of our peers. Period. You wasn't shit
I agree
unless
with
you
him.
got the
I
respect
agree with him.
of
I agree with him.
Never make a
elsewhere.
nigga go
Can
gold.
you rather
I
your
agree with him.
peers respect you than
A
have
peer
love
never
by
make a
fans?
nigga go
Not this
gold.
time, Trap.
Not this
A
time?
peer never. Your peers don't buy 30,000 concert tickets.
I feel you, but it's just fans. What if it's only 300 fans? What is respect to 300 fans?
I
Or
want
500 people that do the
300
craft.
Hold on, Dane. Hold on, Dane. Let him go.
I think respect within your craft is very important in any walk of life. When people that understand the strenuous cost it takes to do something and to apply yourself to make a great form of art, and the people that do that as well, look at that, yo, that's dope. Just like if you
So
a
let me hear you
comedian,
something.
if a comedian say you funny,
Let him finish.
if Eddie Murphy told you was
Would you-
funny, that would mean a lot more than 800 drunk people in a club laughing at your shit. Like, yo, Eddie
That's
Murphy
not
think I'm
true.
funny? I'm going somewhere. I'm going.
No,
It's
I
gonna
agree.
catch on
Nah,
at some point.
That's not true. That's
I
not
agree.
true.
I wanted to say
Hold
something.
on, Dane. Hold on, Dane. Who said nah? Let that person go.
it's me. It's me. Listen, Eddie Murphy calling me funny, that's haha, yes. That's an acknowledgement. But I don't do this for the respect of my peers. I do this for the people that find what I do good. If I'm creating something, whatever it is, I want that respect. But that love, it's more, man. Like, you can't weigh them in the same category, man. At the end
So
of the day,
you'd
when I
rather
go
be
out,
Pitbull than Mos Def?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
nah, yeah,
That was a crazy question.
That was a
Pitbull.
that was a good one. That was a good one. Would you rather be?
Yeah.
Would you rather be Pitbull or Mos Def?
Give me
Pitbull.
Pitbull.
It's not the same type
I'd
of
rather
music,
be
man.
Mos
Pitbull.
Def is struggling to pay the bills. Give me
No.
Pitbull.
Give me
I'd
Pitbull.
rather be Pitbull because Pitbull, I think he stayed true to his culture and he found his lane and it worked for him. I don't necessarily think I don't know if that's a good point.
No, he didn't say true. No.
And,
He didn't
and
say
plus,
true to his
Pitbull don't wear dresses like
Hold on,
Mos
hold on,
Def.
Yo,
time out,
chill
time
out,
out.
chill out,
Hold
chill
on,
out.
hold on.
I know he
Hold
used
on,
music.
hold on.
I know he
Y'all
used
Hold
missed.
music.
Y'all definitely missed the point. Y'all definitely missing the point. Hold on. Go ahead. One person go, please.
Let me say this.
Hold on. All right. Let homeboy finish because he did ask him the question. Then go to Dean. Go ahead.
Now you're acting like Pitbull.
You got to speak up a little bit though, bro.
I'm saying you're acting like Pitbull ain't respected by his peers, right? If there's somebody, I don't know, man. Who's that guy, man? What's his name? The one that was in G Unit that fucked the tranny.
So my young buck. So my young buck. I don't know.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What?
Pause.
Young
All
Buck.
right, move up. Mute his mic.
I'm
Mute his
just a
mic.
little bit.
Mute his mic. Go ahead, Dean.
Listen.
God damn, bro. He just went there, bro. Come
I
on,
want to
man.
use the Pitbull.
Go ahead, bro.
I want
Yeah, I
to
don't know
use
what's
the
going on
Pitbull.
today. Go ahead, Dean. Go ahead, Dean. You're right. Mute up.
I'm gonna make it quick. I just want to use a Pitbull example. If y'all, I don't know if y'all remember when Pitbull first started, he was trying to do regular ass rap music. He wasn't on no Latin shit, none of that shit. He was out there rapping with Trick Daddy and all them other motherfuckers. That nigga said, "Let me start doing this Latino music." He let me go start doing this shit. He
You
went
hear
to go
that
get
shit,
the bag.
glasses? You hear that shit, glasses?
Niggas
Glasses.
fat.
Glasses, you hear that? Did he do the same shit? Did he do what we've been talking about? Yo, Trill, did he pull off for The same movie we was talking about. We gotta talk about that in the pod tonight. And matter of fact, before you go any further, though, real quick, D, I got people in the shit though. Click the link on the top though, man. If you like these conversations right here, check out the Gatekeepers podcast. We drop it every week. You know what I'm saying? This is our most recent episode. You know what I'm saying? We discussing Jay-Z, Dame Dash, Father Time. Click on the link right there. You can drop a like in it, a comment, watch it later on, add to your save later, subscribe to the channel. We got some dope shit going on over there though. But Dave, before we go to the next question.
I'm gonna land right here. I'm
gonna say something quick out there.
I want to land because other people want to talk.
Go, bro.
If Pitbull would have stayed what he was originally doing when he first started rapping, he would not be the Pitbull that he is today. That is a fact. When he made a conscious decision to say, fuck this rap shit, I'm gonna go do this Latino crossover shit, pop shit, and he became a super fucking millionaire and a super fucking star. For real. That's all I'm saying. Because he was so about, as an artist, if he was so about the culture, same thing with Flow Rider. Flow Rider first started, Flow Rider was rapping when he first started. He said, fuck this rap shit. I'm going to go get big top records and get all this money.
Go ahead, Smirk.
Who got this?
Let me go after.
He kind of said this.
All right, go Smirk, and go to Davion Shaw. You want to say something?
If Davion don't come with that, let me.
Go ahead.
And I was gonna say, Trap. I get I think Pitbull and Mos Def is both respected.
What's up with his mic, bro?
I think they're both respected in their respective lanes, and I think you're kind of downplaying Pitbull because he is a global superstar. He has a Grammy. He got the respect from his the people that he's aligned with. So I don't understand.
Put your mic in front of you, not behind you.
Yeah, and I want to say the reason the Pitbull example is a bad.
What was pause about that? But you done, Smirk?
You can't hear it, right?
Nah.
Yeah, I think.
I'm about to say I can hear him.
But no, it sounded like he went down, though. That's what I'm saying. Pause.
Hey, Steve,
Paul.
I said pause. I said pause.
Smirk, you done? You done, Smirk?
Yeah.
I think the Pitbull example is a bad example because you said that he went from rapping to be a part of the culture, meaning at that point he was rapping to be like everybody around him, so probably trying to get the respect of his peers. It didn't work. Then he went and found fans, also got the respect of his peers. I don't understand. Like, you just trying to say he went and let this Latino rap. He is Latino. Nigga just said he went and big. You just said that he went and became who he was supposed to be and was successful.
Post Malone, hold up. We can't have it both ways because we always talk about Post Malone as an example. He come in, he make White Iverson, he do all that shit. He say, fuck this rap shit. He could go start doing some other shit and he gets super fucking rich. Post Malone didn't get super rich off rap. That's not where he got his money at. He got his money doing the other shit. He started setting out
proving our point again.
Other shit.
I'll go over.
He went in.
All right. Go ahead, Davion. Finish that off to go to Sean. I got the next question. Go ahead.
I'm saying, like, you proving the point again, bro. He went and found his lane with his fans and is successful. And he's successful enough to where you have to respect it. I'm confused.
But niggas don't respect comedy.
All right, hold on. Go ahead, Sean. All right, Sean out there.
No, my bad. Hold on. It's not about not respecting commerce. It's still about the valuability of what's culturally high level. And if y'all keep referencing everything, y'all keep referencing to satisfy what's culturally intact is acknowledgement or record sales. It ain't to be valuable. I think when it comes to the culture or the craftsmanship of rapping, you're gonna look at not saying that
No, I'm a dog.
Yo, glasses, man. God damn. Somebody need glasses? Yeah, I got
it. There you go. Thank you, glasses, for reiterating to me. The craftsmanship, you still want that to be high level, and then like even though Pitbull is the high regarded rapper, we don't hold him when we start talking about great MCs and what the culture is based about. At the end of the day, you're gonna look at Mos Def as more of a doper rapper. That's all.
Yeah. All right. Hold on, real quick. All right, I see people got their hand raised down there in the group. If you want to join the stage, all we ask you to do is put your ticket in, that little pink ticket you got right there. Put the pink ticket in, leave the room, come back. You're more than welcome to come on the stage, no problem. All right, so I got another question right now. Anybody else want to say something before we move on to the next question?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Royal.
About the Pitbull situation. See, Pitbull was already doing that shit with his first hit, Kulo. And then after that, he was already doing party rocking type of music like that anyway. So whenever he went in that lane, he was still keeping it authentic to himself because he still had songs like Kulo and Miss, Bojangles and shit like that. So he's completely different than fucking Post Malone, who did White Iverson to Congratulations and to Rockstar. Hey, you could go ahead.
All right. So here we go. So the next question again, man. Y'all, if y'all enjoy this conversation right now, you click that link on the top. Tune into the Gatekeepers podcast. We release every week. Check this last episode out. We just dropped. It was pretty dope. There's other shit on the page you might like too. All right. So is one legendary feature worth more than one hit single? No.
Never.
So you saying that? All right, so legendary feature would be somebody like having a feature from Stevie Wonder. Is that more worthy? Is that than is that worth more than one hit single?
No. Not at a fucking.
I think so.
So everybody, we got a yes, we got a no, we got as long as we get a yes, we get two ends of the question. So I need one person to give me something on a yes and one person to give me something on a no. Then we can move on to the next question.
I got the yes.
Go ahead, Fat Prophet.
I say yes because it's almost like one of those things to where you might have a hit single right now, but you have a timeless record. We were speaking about that the other day. So that legendary feature, even though it might not have made you the money right up front as much as a hit single did, but having a record with a Tupac or having a record with a with a legend, Stevie Wonder, James Brown or something. It just holds more weight and it lasts longer, and it falls more in the timeless category. We know a lot of one hits wonders that kind of disappear into the snow. So
I agree. Who said no?
Me.
Go ahead, put something on it.
Let's use Drake as an example. The great Drake that we always want to reference. He got records. A lot of great people. We got records with Hov. We got records with other people, right? When you look at the value of those records, let's just use the ones with Hov. You look at the value of the records that Drake has with Jay-Z and in relation to Drake's catalog, they're probably at the bottom. They're probably at the bottom of his catalog. He probably got about 60 fucking songs, if not 100 songs, that are not just more valuable monetarily wise and better.
But I'm sure using those two as a bad example because you're talking about two.
He's a legendary artist.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you compare, but it's two of them in that equation. Now, if we represent an artist that was a one-hit wonder, and then they end up getting a song with Jay-Z, I think that would be more valuable down the road than just that one single. Comparing Drake and Hov, like I don't really feel like that's a good comparison.
I use this example all the time. I use Brent Faiyaz. Brent Faiyaz got a record with Drake. It's literally one of his lowest streaming songs.
That's a fact.
He got like 20 fucking songs that outstreams the song with Drake. I just looked it up on Spotify alone. The Drake song got like 130 million plays. That nigga Brent got like 15 songs that's like 300 million plays or more.
But Drake isn't legendary yet.
He is legendary.
Yeah, Drake's legendary. We can't do that. He's legendary. We gotta stop that. Come on now, y'all.
All right, die first.
Nah, he's
Give me the
legendary.
hit song.
Give me the hit songs.
All right, here we go. Next question is: what's harder? Pause. Staying relevant or reinventing yourself?
That's the same.
The rebrand.
I ain't gonna lie, that's both. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's not the same. Not the same.
It's not the same.
No, it's
No,
not.
staying relevant is hard.
Yeah.
The rebrand is
way
harder.
But
The rebrand.
All right,
is
so
harder.
all right, hold on, y'all. So as long as we got two different sides, let me get one for one side, let me get one for the other side, please. Yeah, Himberlin, which one you going with?
Oh yeah, definitely staying relevant is harder. Like you gotta what Drake was able to do. That shit is hard to do. You got to be able to have a unique enough sound to be that highlighted person while dealing with the trends of the culture, especially in hip hop, for a long period of time, and to still be able to have to be relevant, be known, be current, not be like an older version of yourself, but reminding people of what you've done, that's very difficult to do. A lot of people, they can find out a way of kind of like being highlighted or getting into the game or building some shit up, but to remain on top for a long period of time, that shit is hard.
I would say
It's like getting
longevity
money
instead of
versus
staying
keeping it.
relevant.
You know what I mean?
I said, I
Oh, go ahead,
said,
Roy.
I said the rebrand is harder because you could take an artist like a Vanilla Ice, and even though he might try to change his, he might have the clout with a woo woo, but he try to change into something else. It doesn't work. Most artists, reinvention is a necessary thing, but most artists can't make that transition, and it's almost impossible sometimes, depending on how far in you are. Like a Gucci Mane or like certain artists that you get in a certain niche and then you go another way, you'll lose that's a very difficult thing. Not too many artists are able to change the whole trajectory of what they were doing and being really successful at it and it working out. So that's why I think that's the harder part.
All right.
I would say longevity
Yeah, Roy.
instead of saying staying irrelevant, because at the end of the day, a lot of these songs can stay relevant, but the person, personally. But the craziest part is, I would say longevity, because at the end of the day, like whoever we always going to talk about it, but also the music works. That's longevity.
Nah,
All right.
what I will also say, like, being relevant is relative. You know what I mean? It's like, to me, Ghostface has remained relevant, but that's still relative to what Ghostface was. Like, Ghostface was never no double platinum artist. Ghostface was never as big as Jay-Z or Nas. Ghostface was at his peak was a gold nigga. But Ghostface has remained relevant. He never had to reinvent himself. He just remained being Ghostface. Like, Ghostface been Ghostface for 30 years. And we only want Ghostface. We don't want,
Ghostface
I
is
don't
not
want Ghost to
relevant
start doing,
though.
when Ghostface did that shit with Ron Browse, we wasn't feeling that.
But Ghostface is not relevant.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yes,
argument, what relevancy is. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
he's not
relevant.
relevant.
Ghostface not relevant.
Ghost is absolutely
Unless
relevant,
unless you're
but
unless you're okay, we mean relevant. Like
Bad
for
example.
example, if I'm a fan of
Current.
Redman, right?
He's
Hold
not
up,
current.
if I'm a fan of Redman, I don't care if he's a top charted person or not. I'm always going to check for Redman because I'm a fan of him. But in terms of relevancy, he's not putting out music that's like dominating the charts. It's not on. It's not on the main platforms. It's not
It's
shifting
not in the
culture.
club.
People aren't. So to me, I could be a fan of Redman forever because I'm a fan of him. But he's not relevant in the grand scheme of things when it comes to how music is moving. So we mean like staying relevant, meaning you're ahead of the curve. You are the top person or the top one of the people that is leading the culture currently. That is harder to do than just being you and doing your shows when you can. That's not the same thing.
Exactly.
I said relevance is relative. Like, Ghost was going gold at his peak. Like, Wu
But
Tang peak,
he's not going to be going
1996,
goal right
he was
now, though. Is what
gold.
we're saying. But
Nah,
if he
but
could go goal now,
he's going
that's a different
relative to what he
conversation.
was
Current
doing back then. Like,
relevant though.
when you talk to the
But
people,
if he could go gold now, that's a different conversation. That means that he will be more culturally relevant
Ghostface
across the
can't go gold.
board, not just not a niche fan base. Like we're fans of Ghost, but I'm saying he's not going to be honored at BET Awards right now. He's not going to it's a total different game.
but relevance is relative. I work in a junior high. They don't give a fuck about Drake or Kendrick. The kids that's 12, 13 years old do not give a fuck about Drake
I
or
mean, that's what
Kendrick
they
at
say,
all. They care
but them
about
streams
young
coming
boys.
from somewhere.
They
That's what
coming
they
from.
say.
Well, I don't know why they would lie to me about it. Like, I don't know
I'm
why you
saying,
would lie about an artist that you like. Like, why would you tell
but
me
here's
you
the
don't give a fuck about a nigga that you like?
But no, here's the thing though. I agree that they're probably telling you that. What I'm saying is that for me, everybody, if I ask 10 people in the street, oh, I ain't fucking with Drake. Drake is whatever. But his records are #1 on the chart. So somebody's lying. Somebody's streaming it somewhere on the low. They may be saying one thing.
Let me tell you
When they
something.
get home in their headphones,
Let me tell you
they're
something.
streaming that nigga every day.
It's probably not the junior high
Hold on.
students
To
that's doing
Himberland's
it.
point.
So
It
who
might be
is
the high.
it?
It might be the high school. It might be
To
college. It might
Himberland's
be people in
point.
their early
Oh,
20s.
okay,
To
well, everybody
Himberland's
else
point.
but them.
You got to think if you in junior high right now, you was born in 2011, 2012. Drake is who your parents listen to.
So hold
Yeah, but
on.
You don't
they
look at
doing
Drake and
Janet's
say
beep, dog. They doing
To
Janet's beep.
Himberland's
they looking
point.
at Drake the way we
Like
looked
they be
at Freddie
beeping.
Jackson.
Hold
They
up.
looking
To
at Drake like
Himberland's
that.
point.
They not looking at Drake like Freddie
If
Jackson.
you took
He ain't, Freddie
10,000,
Jackson do the song with
hold,
Sexy
hold on.
Red at the club. That's
If,
not that's
hold on.
not the same thing.
If you took 10,000 middle school kids and made them stand in the field and said, if you like Drake, stand to the left. If you don't like Drake, stand to the right. The majority of that 10,000 is going to the left.
For sure, bro.
The
Like, what are we
majority
talking
of
about,
those
man?
10,000 middle school kids are going to the left.
Or they may not be a hardcore fan, but they like jamming.
No, they
They like,
not,
or they like
Yes,
Champagne.
they are.
That could happen too.
How many of y'all got teenage kids or
Me.
work
I got
closely with teenage
13-year-old
kids?
daughters.
And they listen to Drake?
Yes, they do.
My daughter don't mess with Drake.
Who else got 13? Who else got teenagers?
I got a 15-year-old. I got a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old.
When I go to
I
YouTube,
got a
TikTok,
16-year-old. They don't listen to Drake.
when I go to YouTube and TikTok, I see them kids that's 12, 13 years old doing that goddamn shebang dance with the napkin. They're 12, 13 years old on TikTok.
They trying to go viral. They trying to go viral.
They're going because they know he's relevant.
It's
Because
popular.
he's relevant. That's the point. Because he's relevant.
Yeah, you just proved this point, Trill.
That's the whole point I'm making.
I ain't
They're
gonna
going
lie,
viral because it's a relevant song.
I ain't gonna lie, Himbaland.
It's the same thing Himbaland when kids was dancing and not like us. It's
Exactly. It's
It
a
is
relevant
another
song.
side
That's what we're saying.
that they doing reviews talking about that motherfucking shebang his ass.
Yeah, he's so popular. Even if they hate him, they have to listen to him because he's relevant. That's the point. He's that popular.
All right. So I got that goes into the next question right here. So should artists stop trying to appeal to every generation?
Yes.
We got a yes? Do we got a no?
It depends on what your music. I mean, it depends on your craft.
Yes, you should stop. That's a
Put something on it.
I think that I think Drake is an anomaly because I know people might bring up Drake in his view as well. He is an anomaly in how he creates music, the type of music that he creates, the different genres that he weaves in and out of. I think the genius of Drake is his, and I say this all the time, is his willingness to collaborate with so many people to put to whether it's R&B, whether it's hip hop, down south, whether it's West Coast, whether it's London drill, whatever. But he's an anomaly for the most part. Like y'all always come in here and say it. My man just said that the middle school kids ain't care about Drake, right? Or whatever. Or people will say like, oh, the young niggas don't care about Jay-Z or whatever the fucking argument is. I just believe that artists should stay true to themselves and the realest way. And that's the best way for me to say it. Be true to yourself, be authentic to yourself. Don't try to chase trends and make the best music that you can make while doing what you do and then deliver that to the audience. That's the biggest issue. That is the biggest issue, right? But in that, you can be true to yourself and make commercially viable music. I think Kendrick Lamar is true to himself. He makes commercially viable music. I think Future is true to himself. I think Travis Scott is true to himself. These guys sell a lot of records and they're not trying to beat nobody else.
All right. So is anybody standing on the other side of that? Go ahead.
I mean, if that's the case, then why did they collaborate with all the new people then?
That's why I was just talking about collaboration. I just mentioned collaboration.
No, but what I'm saying is that they carry a huge, like, that's still trying to appease to a younger crowd or a different generation. If you are going to those people though.
Oh no, I see what you're saying. I'd say,
and they all do it.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. No matter whether it's Drake, whether it's
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I think you're supposed to do it. It's called evolving.
Yes,
I feel like every artist should do that, or it's going to come to a point where you do get in that conversation where you only stuck in one generation.
Great point. What I say is,
I don't think anybody's an anomaly because I think they all do it. I think Kendrick does it, Nicki does it, Beyonce does it, Drake does it, Thug does it, Travis Scott does it, Playboy Cardi does it.
What I should have said was
all the greats do it.
You got a point. What I should have said was stop trying to like chase certain things. Like Jay-Z's 56 years old. If Jay-Z jump on a turn up crazy song with Travis Scott, I'm like, nigga, you look like you trying to chase what the young niggas doing. Right? Or if Jay-Z jump on one of them fucking money longer or something like that with Lil Uzi, what the fuck is he doing? Like that, you look like you trying to chase something. If the collaboration is authentic and it serves both artists, I'm definitely not mad at a collaboration at all, no matter what the age is, and no matter what the generation is. So I agree with you there for sure. I definitely agree with you. But some people chasing. Some people are like, oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. Can you tell us some artists that are chasing that are considered greats?
Drake.
Chasing.
I don't think Drake is chasing.
I think people were saying that at one point though.
Yeah, he made a song called "Run to Atlanta." He ain't got all Atlanta niggas on it.
I don't think that was chasing.
I think when he made Tusi Slide,
Yeah.
there, people were saying he was chasing.
So
I think really within that,
other artists though.
I think really within the
Like, there's other
let me
artists.
see what other
Y'all always
artists.
be trying to
What
y'all always
artists?
be
What
trying to
artists
say
would you
don't bring the
say?
conversation to Drake. So let's keep Drake out. Dean already said he was an anomaly.
Not.
So who
Let's
else?
take away chasing. Let's take away chasing. Just think about the on the term of
Like he's the only one out
trying
of
to
a
appeal
thousand
to every
artists.
generation. Trying to appeal to every generation though.
Yeah, we could use Ti for an example when he did
Oh,
that
I was
run
about to
with
say
Young
Ti.
Thug. When he did the run with Young Thug, you could see that his career was kind of teetering a little bit. Thug was taking the shine, and he came with them 2 or 3 records with Thug to bring himself into relevance. And then even shortly after that, even though that helped a little bit, it didn't really help all the way. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I was about to say the one with him, the new track with him and what was
oh
it,
yeah,
Jeezy
yeah.
and 2 Chainz. Like who else was on there?
Those are his peers. Like so, those aren't going to be the ones that kind of it wouldn't apply the same because you got to say like a Young Thug had the younger audience, he had the younger clout, and Ti was kind of coming into that lane. So versus someone doing records with their peers.
Y'all heard that Ti joint with Jeezy, 2 Chains.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's
That
the
shit was
one I
good.
was.
Two Chains ruined it, but I actually like the way that sounded. I thought it sounded dope.
But
I
that's
didn't like
that's
2 Chains on it.
But
that's
people will
T.I.'s
say that
audience.
was chasing. He was
That's not
trying to chase
chasing.
that sound to
T.I.,
keep up.
Jeezy, and 2 Chains, they're the same. They did the same shit.
Well, they're relevant to a certain crowd. Like that's aimed more towards people my age. I'm 41. I liked it.
Yeah.
I think it hit the mark. My kids probably think it's trash.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even think I like that record.
I just didn't like when I don't like the way 2 Chains sounded on. I thought Ti and Jeezy sounded great on it. 2 Chains, I don't like the way he was flowing. And I like 2 Chains. I think 2 Chains is nice, but I didn't like the way he sounded on it. I think Ross would have sounded better on that.
No, I mean, yeah.
Well, you ain't got no more questions, Trap? He probably talking. We can't hear him.
I, I,
Right.
I
He
was
ran out of it on his Rolodex,
I
man.
was asked the question is, what does this shit look like in 20 years? Like honestly.
I don't think it'll even
Not
get to
rap.
20.
Like because and I say that because as we all know, time flies, right? I'm sure we can all remember when it was 2010 or 2009 when we was just listening to So Far Gone. I'm just using time as an example. And now we in 2026, and we like, damn, that those years went kind of fast. That went by kind of fast, 2009 to 2026. So when you look up, it might be 2036. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, damn, we in 2036 already?
I don't
Like,
see
Nah,
another
that's a
20
fact.
years. I'll be honest with you.
It'll be
So
fine.
so I got
What's
There's
a
that?
question,
there's
Trap.
there's a lot of new artists that are doing
Chris Meadow,
shit
what's
that's cool.
happening?
What's the word, Trap?
Somebody thought Chris Patrick was you. They thought you was on the cover of what's the name. Somebody said that's Chris Meadow. I said that's Chris Patrick. Man. Chris
Nah, Chris Patrick, cool guy
He
though.
is dope. He dope.
Yeah, nah, I'm saying there's actually mad new shit. I just sent Johnny an artist of like some boom bap shit that's fire. Like I just think a lot of people, truthfully, like the way the DSPs are set up, it's just not optimized for y'all to find new people. And y'all probably not following the right Instagram pages and shit. But it's gonna be fine. It just might not be superstars, but it's gonna be real hip hop. It's gonna be the new sound and shit. It's gonna be everything still.
you
It's
can't
gonna be fine.
survive without superstars.
Now, I don't think I think the days of the rap superstar are damn near
Yeah,
over.
that's over,
Let me
damn.
tell you something.
I don't see
Hold
there
on.
being too many more rap
Hold on. I'm
superstars.
glad y'all
Hold
say
on,
that.
Dean. Hold on, Dean. Let Trill finish, please, bro.
No, and I don't really think there's that big of a problem with it. I think we've been kind of like anchored down by this era of the big three and all that stuff. There's a lot to me. I think there's better artists that have made better music during this era than the big three, but they don't get that same level of platform. I
Let
think
me
people are
guess
so
who it
stuck on.
is.
You already know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say
Can
Saba.
Saba.
we
I'm gonna
Saba?
say Saba. I'm
Saba.
gonna say
Of
Chance.
course it's Saba,
Saba.
man.
I'm gonna say Chance the Rapper. I think it's people that
Oh,
make better
God.
music than these niggas. Schoolboy Q. It's a lot of, like All Black, Rex Life Raj. It's a lot of people that make really dope music, but they don't get that same level of platform because we so stuck on this idea of there having to be a rap star. I don't think there has to be a rap star for hip hop to continue to thrive because hip hop is all about perspective and people's stories. Life continues going on. It's always somebody living something, struggling through something that's gonna use art to tell their story. So the hip hop will never go anywhere. The shit that y'all niggas like might disappear or fade away, but like Chris Meadows said, people like the way that the DSPs are optimized, y'all don't be finding new artists. I find new artists all the time, but a lot of people don't have the desire. Like a nigga like Master, even though he's not in here, shout out to my OG, he wants someone to knock on his door and say, these are the 5 new hottest rappers. It's like, you gotta go look for them. I find dope artists all the time. They're not hard to find.
That's true. You know
What's
what
so
I would like to
crazy?
say,
What's so
though?
crazy about that though, Trill? I think.
Wow.
Who's that? Precise guy, bro.
That's Lex,
Yeah,
man.
Trap.
Oh, no, go ahead, Lex. Go ahead, Lex.
In 1988, do you think Cash was walking around thinking about 2008? Like, the people have changed. Y'all have changed. Y'all have, there's more information. Some of you cats work in the industry. So there's more information out there. We didn't give a fuck about 20 years from now. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why it was easy for us to say yes or no. Chris just that came in the room and said, we're going to love it because it's some boom bap shit. Like you see, it's some formulaic shit that if the kick and the snare is here and the samples here and they rhyme this way, we're gonna like it. It's just because some cats are programmed, that doesn't mean the culture is programmed. There's a lot of niggas that do boom bap shit and it's garbage. So I would like it to be a little bit more organic.
And that's why I let him go before me. See, that's why I let my man Dark-Skin Lex go before me. I knew he had some shit to say. I knew he was going to cook right there. You know what I'm saying? That's called hibachi. It's called hibachi. Cook the food right in front of you, B.
Let me counter.
It's a great take.
No, it's not.
Hibachi.
No, it's not, Trap, because rap was in its infancy, so the rappers didn't have the luxury of thinking 20 years ahead.
That's what I was
trying to get something. You're trying to get something off the ground. It's something that's still bubbling up. Rap is a global phenomenon at this point. So yeah, rappers and people in the industry in general should probably have a little bit more foresight about where hip hop is going and what hip hop is going to look like.
Exactly. Rap is is a global phenomenon now.
Yeah, it wasn't in the 80s. It wasn't in the 80s, so you're not comparing apples to apples.
I mean, but to Lex's point, when Lex was 17 or 18, like when Lex was 17 or 18, this would be like 89, 90. Probably half of the dudes that was big and relevant at that time still have careers today. When I was 17 or 18, half the niggas don't have careers. And I'm 17, 18, 2002. Half the niggas don't, like, we don't know about Chingy. I don't know what Chingy's doing. I don't know what the Young Guns are doing. You know what I mean?
Wait.
Salt and Pepper doing reality TV shows. MC Light is doing the voiceover for all these award shows. LL Cool J still doing this thing. Kane about to do a comeback album. Rakim is still touring. It's mad people from Run's House. We watched Run's House for 10 years. We know his kids. We know Run's kids. Y'all don't know Chingy kids. What's Chingy kids' names? What's Chingy kids' names?
I just heard Young Chris' new album. I mean,
What I'm saying is that if you rapping in 1984, you may not know if hip hop is still going to be a thing in 2 years, let alone 20. You don't know. So you're not thinking about 20 years.
Exactly. The system. Hold up. The system. Wait. Where's your evidence of that? I got you right here. I got evidence for you. Go ahead. The infrastructure of entertainment was not designed to have a 20-year outlook on hip hop in 1980. Are you talking about an individual or the culture? I'm talking about everything. No, that's not true at all. That is true. What are you talking about? That's not true. Where do you get that from?
There was nothing like Dean said, there's no infrastructure that could.
There was no infrastructure in 1988
we do this
that
now.
told us
Nothing to
in
say,
2008
if
that
we
hip
do
hop
this
was going to still
now,
be.
hip hop is going to look like X, Y, and Z in 20 years. There was nothing like that in the 80s.
Do y'all watch professional kickball? Have y'all even heard of it? Yeah, I've heard of professional kickball. I don't watch it. Niggas out there doing that shit and getting paid. Just because y'all didn't hear about it, that doesn't mean that they don't have a future. They don't see a future. That has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it. What the fuck are you
He
talking
said they doing professional kickball wheelchairs.
Nah, but what Lex is saying is the people that's doing it had the vision. Y'all might have had the vision. LL Cool J saw himself in that space. Salt and Pepper, all the people that's doing it right now, I bet you they saw themselves in 20 years in that space. They probably know how it could have happened. There was no blueprint. But they was laying down the tracks as they went.
I agree. They never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Hold on, somebody at my door. I'll be right back.
So you know
Without
that
Yo,
statement comes
there's an
from big facts, bro.
industry called
Niggas never
porn.
thought hip hop would take it this far. Never.
There's an
hip hop,
industry called porn. And when you look at it, you say, listen, I probably got 4 years, 5 years. I don't know. I've never been in the industry. But I would think there's a limit to that industry. You're going to tell me hip hop niggas that are talking some real shit in the 80s are like, well, this is not going to last. They didn't think they could take this shit this far?
You
no,
telling me
Lex
Come
niggas
on,
in
cooking.
stop
the
it.
no,
Lex
no.
cooking.
He's not
you
cooking. He's
telling
burning
me
the
that
fucking kitchen.
niggas in the
He's
'80s
burning the
thought
kitchen.
rappers were
Y'all
gonna
and y'all
be.
got this nigga
Hold
thinking
on.
that
Oh
he
my god.
goddamn Albert Einstein. Yo, let
You
me tell
telling
you something.
me
When
that you
Run
telling me
DMC,
that rappers in the '80s was thinking about niggas being creative directors and all this other shit for fashion houses and
no,
shit. Like they
fuck
was
no,
not.
Run DMC
no.
had to deal with Adidas in the 80s.
Yo,
Niggas
listen
Yeah,
to
never
me.
they
like
talk
So
about all that. What are
so
you
when
talking
when
about?
someone saw that,
hold
you
on,
don't think they said, "Oh shit,
Trill.
I
You
could do
think
that
LL
too."
Cool J
No,
Trill,
no,
you think LL Cool
no.
J in the '80s thought he
Wait,
was going
can I say this real quick? Cause
LL had to deal with Troop back then.
wait, but
That's what you mean. Facts.
only reason
Facts.
Run DMC was with Adidas was because they didn't have the foresight before they put the song out to be like, maybe we should send this to them and try and set up something. Didn't they get free Adidas for lifetime or some shit?
They
They
got a
got
$1
like
million
top tier.
deal, bro.
I like that.
After the song, right?
Yes.
Okay. So obviously niggas didn't have the foresight for that.
But
Wait, wait, hold on. So,
the song
So
created the
hold
leverage.
on. So,
Gotta let him
Chris,
finish.
when you work your job,
Well,
do
Vince,
they
what
pay
up?
you up ahead of time? Do
You
they pay
said,
you ahead
huh?
of when you can do your job? Or do you have to do your job at first and show that you're efficient and you can do everything, right? Or
No,
do they, no, your job, they pay you first.
when I ask to partner with companies, I go to them before actually. I don't just do it and put their name on it
Hold
and
on,
then be
hold on, hold
like,
on.
give me something after.
Hold up.
Well, I don't think that was their
Hold
intention.
on.
They was talking about what they
I
Oh
turn
wore.
to
my
interject.
God.
But you guys were saying they had the foresight.
Yo,
That's not
Dean,
their
I
intention.
relax.
turn to interject. I have to interject.
No, you don't have to interject. Let him
Yes, I
finish.
do.
Let him
Because y'all
finish.
can't let Chris
Relax.
land.
Mute up.
Y'all
Relax.
can't let Chris land.
Relax. Mute up.
That's not
Please.
respectful.
Please. Please. Please.
All I'm saying is, of course, you have to have proof of concept, right? But the point of the argument you were making is that they had the foresight to know what was going to happen in the future, right? And somebody said they didn't know niggas was going to be the heads of fashion houses and all this shit. And niggas said Run DMC had a deal. And my point was simply saying that came as a byproduct to the success of the record. But like niggas didn't set out because they would have approached them before if they was already hot. Like I don't know. That shit just don't make sense to me how y'all tried to lay that out.
So first of all, to help you out on this shit, Run DMC was hot long before they made My Adidas. Let's just start there.
That's my point.
They were
Yeah.
the
Not
hottest
long
rappers in the.
before. That's not no. It was not no long before, bro. What do you mean
What are
long
you
before?
talking about? Run DMC was hot before they made My Adidas.
Yeah, they was, but you just said long
Yo,
before,
stop
as
with the
if it was a
semantics.
10 year
Stop
a
with the
10 year
semantics,
run
bro.
before that happened.
Stop with the fucking semantics. Run DMC was hot. They were globally known before the song My Adidas came out. That is a fact. They were
How many? How
globally
many? Okay, before they when they first came out and when my Adidas came out, how many years went by, Dean?
not
No,
many.
but if you're
Not many.
saying they're globally known, you don't think they thought this could last? If it's global, if
Their
you for
viable,
niggas from
their
Queens to go
actual
global,
viability, bro. Come
and
on,
we don't know
bro.
what's gonna happen in 20 years, we global from Queens, from
Wait,
two
y'all
fit like
also wait, Trill. Y'all are also conflating individual success with the overall hip hop. I can care about what my career looks like in 20 years personally, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm thinking about the overall hip hop and what it means for hip hop. Those are
Is that my phone?
Oh,
man.
y'all not gonna
I think
y'all not gonna tell him that he breaking up. Then he in the matrix, huh?
your phone from 20 years ago, brother.
if I do
You gotta
this,
get that flip phone together.
The sidekick.
Hold up. Let me
man,
support
stop
my
it.
argument.
Nah. You was breaking up, Gary. Gary, you good? You know, hold on. Let
Hold
Gary
up. Let me
finish. Let
support my
Gary
argument.
finish. Hold on. Let Gary finish. Let Gary finish. Go ahead, Gary.
Gary got to start over, bro.
Yeah, you gotta rewind that, Gary. Gary, are you there?
He on a chirp.
Break it.
Lord, I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord.
Let me say this. Everybody want to argue with me, so let me support my fucking argument. Run DMC
Damn.
in 1984 releases Rock Box, releases Jam Master Jay, releases Sucker MCs, releases It's Like That. The next year, they released motherfucking King of Rock. What else did they have on that album? They had like 2 other records on the album. It wasn't until the third year that they released that, till 1986, when they released My Adidas.
3
And My
years.
Adidas,
3
That's
years.
oh,
3 years.
That's 3 years. You said long before, Dean.
You could
yes,
Stop.
if you was a freshman when they
they were
first album came
global
out, you wouldn't
superstars.
even have graduated yet.
Listen to me. They were global superstars before My Adidas was released. That's all I'm saying. They were global superstars before My Adidas was released. That's a fact.
We're not disputing that.
Okay. So what I'm saying,
Long time though, that was the
look,
issue.
bro, stop the
All
semantics.
right, we've been on this
No,
question
but
for way too long.
that's
We gotta move
what you
on. We gotta
said
move
though.
on. We gotta move on. We gotta move on,
Hold on,
yo.
Trav.
Next question. Next question. Next question. Next question right now. All right. Is being underrated actually better than being overrated?
Yes.
Big
Being,
sign on it.
Hell
being
no.
underrated.
Trap.
Being underrated is always better. You know what they always say. It's a famous saying. You know, under promise and over deliver. Right? So you wind up in a perfect position for to win when you're underestimated versus overrated, because now the expectation, the spotlight is on you 100%, and anything short will cause you catastrophe. Right? So that's where I stand with that.
Would you rather be underpaid or
Hold on,
Overrated.
Dean. Hold on, Dean. I need some new voices in here. Go ahead.
Because Dean just been talking the whole time.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Derek.
Yeah, I do think being underrated is better. Going off of what Fire Guy said is a lot of people who have those expectations and don't live up to them, that should be fucking them up. When you come out of the cut unexpected, I mean, Trap, you the one that always tell me, you be fucking niggas' heads up and it put you in position more than some of these other niggas that's overrated, and you kind of have more longevity when it come to your shit. Them niggas that be overrated, when that shit die out, it's over with. So them niggas figure other shit out.
That's a fact. I agree.
I was gonna say I think being overrated is better because when I look around at the current rap like scene, a lot of niggas to me is overrated, but because everybody is in collective agreement and like the court of public opinion that this shit is fire, they're gonna be fine. And then there's niggas who are underrated who are making great music, but like that shit's never gonna get the platform or like the love it deserves because niggas is just underrated. So I just look at it, I mean, I'd rather be overrated. Like you could run it up while you overrated. But I do agree with Derek, when that shit over, it's probably really about to be over.
I agree with the overrating thing too. Like we had a conversation in the group chat. We were talking about the Locks. Like, you have people right now that argue with you that the Locks is a top 10 hip hop group. But those of us that live through the shit in real time, we know that shit is nowhere near true. To me, it's better to be overrated. It's people that say Jadakiss is the top 5. Jadakiss is not no fucking top 5 rapper, but his legacy carries on because of how he's overrated. Like if we was to walk through New York right now and we ask people Jadakiss or Prodigy, it will probably be 50-50 amongst the people because Jadakiss has been overrated for so long.
I think
that people
Jadakiss is underrated.
Nah, to me, Jadakiss is way overrated because Jadakiss ain't fucking with Prodigy. I don't think it's close. But if we were to ask the regular, people, Jadakiss definitely overrated. People say Jadakiss is
He's been underrated his whole. He's been underrated his whole career.
No, commercially, he's underrated. But when we talk about within the culture, Jadakiss is overrated.
I think the best way he said it
none of the
was.
shit that other great people did.
I think the best way he said it though, Trill, was chill out. I think the best way he said it though was when he said to the fact that if anybody could really sit here and say that Jadakiss is top 5 dead or alive. That's basically like if anybody in this stage right now would say that.
True, man. Like, Kiss is for sure definitely overrated. Y'all be talking about that nigga.
I think really in the real minds of real hip hop fans, he's rated perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like he's rated perfectly. Yeah, I think he's good where he's at.
But this is why I asked this question and y'all get mad. So what is KRS-One? If he overrated or underrated?
Jay-Z put KRS-One in his top 5. So we know who Jay-Z is.
I think he's underrated.
KRS-One is regarded by every one of the great rappers as one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Right.
Him, Ice Cube the same way too. Ice Cube the same way too.
Yep. Ice Cube had Rascal.
Legends like real legends, people you consider legends, would put Ice Cube in their top 5, and you'd be surprised.
So that's what I'm saying. Is he overrated or underrated?
I think he's underrated. As you go on throughout generations. You go on and you start from different generations, you start seeing how underrated he is. But that's off of dealing of knowledge though. Them not knowing what he done did. You know what I'm saying? That.
Everybody that know hip hop know Ice Cube one of them niggas, they know KRS-One one of them niggas. You don't ever have to argue with a real hip hop fan who Ice Cube or KRS-One is. If you argue with somebody about that, to me, they probably not a hip hop fan.
I don't think so. I think
So,
it's just. I think
so
it's through.
Trav,
I think as you go through generations, you'll end up arguing with people about them too, like that, because they legendary. They legacy didn't carry on through generations for them to understand it. You know what I'm saying? The way Big's legacy is, the way Jay-Z legacy is. It's a lot of people within that generation of artists that legacies didn't carry on though, like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why you get.
but hold on, Trav,
That's why it's better to be overrated.
Yeah.
I always thought of
Hold on.
over or underrated as far as critically. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily because I feel like that's more like appreciation. You know what I'm saying? What fans appreciate them, where like bring niggas. But like when these niggas say overrated or underrated, I'm gonna say like what do critical like critically acclaimed like how they view? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
Like David, hold on real quick. Like David, what would you say Redman is? Is Redman underrated or overrated?
It depends on who you ask.
Redman underrated, dog.
Okay, go ahead, Donald. You were saying something. Go ahead, Donald.
Because niggas in the South
No,
don't say he's overrated.
no, Redman underrated, dog. Like you can't. The three main figures when it comes to just hip hop or even Def Jam or New Jersey, you can't talk about that hip hop shit without Redman, Queen Latifah, and Naughty by Nature. Point blank period. He's definitely not man. He damn near got like 3 gold albums and 1 platinum already. So he done already proved his work, but he's underrated because he might not be mentioned amongst the Big E's or amongst the elite rappers, but most people that know hip hop, they gonna say Redman one of them niggas.
But
Straight up,
Donald,
like
So why does
if you talk to someone that know hip hop like me or you know hip hop, they not go
yeah,
they go have
Trav, I
Redman
can
where he
shake the
need to
room?
be. Like
yeah.
Red, like now, Tretch, to me, Tretch is underrated. Tretch is someone you might even have to argue with real hip hop fans so they can understand the genius of Tretch. But Redman, Jadakiss, if you know hip hop, them niggas is right where they need to be.
Well, the thing is, Jadakiss, commercially, he is underrated, but culturally, yeah, they do overrate Jadakiss a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie about that. They do make it seem like, and I think it's because they like Jadakiss so much to where they're willing to put him up there. But if you really kind of look at it with an objective eye, you can say culturally he is overrated. Yes, he just survived a lot of eras. He was
Wait,
part of a
huh?
lot of movements. He is,
Jadakiss
bro.
is overrated? You say people are saying that because they like him so much that he's overrated?
Not see, that's a good argument though,
If
because
they like him a lot, then why would he be overrated?
I think there's two ways to look at it. You could look at it critically or culturally. That's what I'm saying. Because Jadakiss culturally, you know, niggas gonna rank him high, but critically, he's overrated.
Like I'm not even gonna lie about that. Like they do. I like Jadakiss. I fuck with him. But if you objectively look at him as a solo artist, it does get kind of tricky to it.
But
Yeah,
but
I
because a
mean,
lot
if
of people will say
somebody
he ain't
loves
got a
his
classic.
music,
So that's right.
but if they love his music to
I
the
think
point
that's a
where they
bunch of
like him a
bullshit.
lot, how are they overrating him if
Which a
they
lot of people
enjoy him?
do.
I don't understand that.
when you put Jadakiss in the top 5, you overrate him. Like you can love his music as much as you want. Let's be honest, Jadakiss don't got no classic album. Jadakiss don't got a Ready to Die. He don't have a
That's
Reasonable
what
Doubt. He
they
don't have
say.
a
That's what
Blueprint.
they
He
say
don't got
though.
a Doggy Style. No, this is what I say. He don't got none of them albums. When we talk about great hip hop albums, we don't talk about no Jadakiss solo album. Now records, verses, okay, he's in that category, but he don't got a Long Live the King. He don't got
But
a
is a
Paid in
classic
Full.
album the only requirement? Is having a classic album the only criteria to be top 5?
I don't know.
If
I mean,
you have to have a classic album to be a
Sophisticated
top 5
Goodbye
rapper,
was one of
you
my
have to be.
classics.
Just like to be a
But
top
how,
5 NBA player,
you
you
can't.
gotta have a championship. You can't.
see
I'm
how
not
you
arguing no
can
nigga with
be
no
top
chip
five
to be
without
top 5.
To be top 5 and not have a classic album is absolutely insane.
That's what we call overrated.
Like the
huh?
only case in all of hip hop for that could be like Andre 3000 because he was in a
No,
group.
you can't do that. You can't make it. You can't make an
No,
exception.
I didn't
That's the
make it. I
rule.
didn't make the exception. I said the only case you could try, but I didn't say that he
Then we
was.
can't.
I'm
So
saying
then we can't do that. So he can't be top
yeah, but
5.
I'm saying
But he
He
got
not top
classic
5
albums
either.
though.
what
In the
I'm
group.
simply saying is
No,
you
as
gotta
a
be
group, as a
that
solo artist,
nice to even get niggas to think about it. You gotta be that nice.
you could put
Jadakiss is not as nice as Andre 3000.
going off to that criteria. Andre can't be in that there. That's the case.
I think
You can put Outkast up there.
Man, Jada gets in the conversation with Fabulous. Jada gets in Fabulous.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that before, but I didn't want to really say
Now,
that.
if I said Fab was top 5, y'all would laugh at me.
I was gonna say
But if I
that.
say Jada gets top 5, oh yeah, you know, heard that before. Yeah, I heard that a lot of times.
Because they both got consistency. They both consistent. You know what I'm saying? And you can't really name a bad verse from them, but you also can't just name a classic album though too.
So trap. Okay.
What's up?
That versus moment when Jada.
You breaking up?
I know it's not an album, but just hear me out.
You breaking up, bro?
That whole versus moment. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you can. You can. Nope. If you talking.
That whole versus moment where he's in the camera talking about in New York, all that shit. Like that's not a classic moment.
It was a classic moment.
Yeah.
But this is hey,
what you mean about you mean about 15 of those to be top 5?
Him, check this out, him. That is a classic moment. But that is a classic moment. I'm not knocking. But outside of that, he don't have no classic albums. He might have some cool verses. He might even have a classic song or two. But overall, he doesn't have no classic albums.
But I ain't
hold on. No, he might got verses that we like. He has a cool little discography, but he doesn't have a classic album, just like Fabulous.
What about the mixtapes?
Okay, come on, man. Come on, y'all don't count mixtapes.
He don't got a classic mixtape either, but like even with
y'all count him for Wayne.
He's talking about the Champions here. He's talking about the Champions here
I was
mixtape.
about to say, cause y'all counted for
That's what you talking about, Donald?
Yeah.
Champions here, consignment, top 5.
And Wayne 50.
Okay, that's cool. But like I said, and no, we don't count it for Wayne. Usually when people talk about Wayne, yeah, we like the mixtape Wayne. Yeah, it does stand the test of time. But usually when you hear Wayne, when it comes to the albums, they talk about Carter's 1 through 3, or sometimes the 4, dog. And that's just so even if you talk about the mixtape Wayne, they're gonna go straight to the Carters. But when it comes to Jadakiss, look what you said. You went to the mixtape.
Wait, hold on, brother. That's not true.
Yes, it is, bro. Y'all don't go to Kiss.
That's not true.
Hold on, bro. Damn.
Who's that? Let him finish. Hold on, let him finish.
Y'all don't go to Kiss the Game Goodbye. Y'all don't go to the Kiss of Death. Y'all don't go to the Last Kiss. Y'all don't go to what's that other mixtape he made that had Fred the Godson, rest in peace. Y'all don't go. Y'all
about to Kiss My Ass mixtape.
Y'all don't go to Kiss My Ass. Y'all don't go to Top 5 Did All Live. Y'all don't go to Ignatius or none of them albums y'all talk about. Y'all go to the mixtapes, dog, and y'all talk about the verses. They don't talk about the albums.
All right, who's saying that's not true? Oh, let him respond. He been wanting to get in real quick. Go ahead, bro. What's not true?
That's not true because
all right, Sucker Free. Go ahead, Sucker Free.
Yeah. Because one, Lil Wayne is arguably in everybody's top whatever, whether he's in your top 10, top 5, depending on who you talk to, he's in the top of something. And that's not just off him being held there, just off his albums. It's because of the mixtape era too.
I agree.
And Kiss, do we got a classic? No, but Ignatius is probably one of his best all-around albums, and that's in his latter years. Kiss of Death, one of his best albums. People do refer to those albums. And I walked in, y'all was comparing Andre and Kiss, and he not on his level. But Andre never dropped a project by himself. So you're judging him off the verses, off a project with someone else in a group. So why can he just be elevated there, but Kiss is just excluded and he's not as nice as him?
No, because he don't. Like, cut that bullshit.
If you're judging him,
hold on. Go one at a time. Y'all got some great Y'all got some great dialogue going on right now. Go one at a time, please.
Wait, listen. I'm done after this.
Hold on, Donald. Let him finish. You got it.
Look, I'm done after this. But you're judging Andre off of his verses from Outkast, and you're judging Kiss off his verses. So if you can't sit there and say verse for verse, this guy's on this level and this guy ain't. Because if you listen to both of their verses, Kiss is spitting that shit just like Andre.
But first of all, I wasn't even talking about Kiss at 3000. You can't even tell it. Second of all, yes, they do talk about his albums. Even if you talk about the mixtape, you still gonna talk about Lil Wayne's albums along with his mixtapes. And even the shit he did before he went the Carter route. But we don't talk about them when they go to Jadakiss. No, they don't, dog. We don't. If anything, bro, when we talk about
When we talk about Jada Kiss, they usually talk about his mixtape and his verses. They barely talk about his
His
albums.
verses are off of his albums though,
No,
Yo,
too.
let
no,
me
no,
know
no,
when I
no.
can respond, Trap.
People
Go
talk,
ahead.
kiss the game goodbye. People do
No,
talk
no,
about them
Yeah,
no,
albums.
they
Are they
do.
no,
Yeah, they
classics?
do.
no,
Yeah, they do.
No.
Not
Yes,
classic
they
wise,
do,
not
bro.
classic wise, but they talk about it though.
But them verses come off of them albums,
Yeah,
bro.
No,
Come
yeah.
on,
the
gang.
only
Come
song,
on,
All
gang.
right, all right,
they
y'all.
talk
All
about.
right, y'all.
I'm done with that.
All right, y'all.
Trap. The only song they talk about is "We Gonna Make It."
That's
Well,
cap
over
as
what?
hell.
Kiss the
What
game
the
goodbye?
fuck?
No, 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 no,
Where
no,
you
no,
think?
no, no.
Where do you
That
think
shit got
Still
knock
Feel
yourself
Me?
out. And they got knock yourself out on there and all that shit too.
Knock
yourself out,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Where do you think
So
So
that's three
Discipline
songs I
is
told
come
yeah,
them.
from?
yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you think Feel Me, Still Feel Me, By Your
It
Side
just
come
got
from?
some. It just got some
Album
major
shit.
misses.
Come
It
on,
got some
bro.
bad misses though.
Bro,
All
He
right, go
got
ahead.
about
Hold
he got
on
about
now.
8 songs to care about.
Hold on. Go ahead, John John. And the people want to take you to court too, John John. Let you know. You heard me?
What you say, Trap? My bad.
I said you could go, but the people want to take you to court too.
Oh no, they're not taking me to court.
No, they do. They want to take you to court though. I'm letting you know that right
I
now.
don't give a fuck, nigga. You're not taking me to court for no Arab.
You at least you know what it was. They wanted to take you to court. I'm just telling you.
Yo, my nigga, they ain't got the jurisdiction, nigga. I'm a sovereign citizen.
I'm just
How
telling
easy
you.
is it? I'm just telling
All
niggas.
right. Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Stay on the subject. Stay on the subject we on though. Go ahead, bro.
Niggas don't hold jurisdiction.
Go ahead, bro. Stay on the subject we on.
Oh, my fault. As far as what that shit at? Oh, man, I'm tired of hearing that Andre 3000 shit. I'm tired of that too smart at like, yo,
You
bro,
better
nigga, I'm
chill. You
not
in Atlanta
solo
right now,
nothing.
but you better be quiet when you're saying
I
that.
don't
Whisper
give a
that a little
yo,
bit.
hold on, let me put my windows down so I can scream this shit out loud.
I don't know if
I
you
don't
want
give
to
a
do
fuck
that.
about I don't give a
Gary
fuck
might
about
be
none of that
around.
shit, nigga. Listen,
I'm
I
screaming
don't
for
care
him,
about
Trap.
none of that, my nigga. These niggas let transplant niggas. So, like I said, at the end of the day, bro, that nigga ain't got a solo nothing. Like if I'm taking Kiss career over that nigga career 10 times out of 10, rap wise and everything else. I don't even care about all the other shit son got, cause like it's kind of weird. Like he's the only nigga that don't got to do certain shit. It's like we get judged in every simple way. Every New York niggas, New York artists get judged in like individual ways. Them niggas, it's the curve be so crazy. Pause. Them niggas get judged on is crazy. Wayne can have bad albums, and then years later, niggas can tell me the albums is good, but they wasn't good at the time. Now them shit still suck. They still bad. Like like the nigga like niggas just lose they labels that they actually had, and it be kind of weird. I don't know. Niggas just get newfound like memories. I don't know.
They did it with Gucci. He was the wackest, and all of a sudden he's the GOAT.
Don't mention Gucci in here,
Like
man.
But
Please.
y'all niggas just in here having bad take after bad take. What?
Who is that? Who is that?
a nigga, a
That
Who is
was
that?
nigga,
me,
Revenge?
a
nigga.
nigga from
That
Atlanta.
Revenge? Or Gary?
That was me.
Oh, Gary? Oh, all right. So look,
Nigga
man.
that can't tell you where solo Andre 3000.
All right, here we go, man. Here we go. Got another question right now, man. Which matters more, making history or making memories?
I'm making memories. Is that what you said?
Yes,
Making
I'm sorry,
history.
memories. That kind of came out wrong.
What the hell did that nigga just
I
say?
think making I think making
Memories.
Right. I was
Hey,
trying
yo, I
to
thought
see
I
what
was
he was
tripping. I
saying.
thought my
Memories.
phone died.
Memories.
I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie.
I think making history is
Memories.
the most important. I think
I
making
think
history is the most
I think
important.
making memories is the most important because making history is like such a fickle thing. Like there's people who have done amazing things and still been forgotten. So like I'd rather just make the memories with the people that I fuck with than worry about making history.
Yeah, but when you dead and gone, and memories leave with you. I'm making history. When I'm dead and gone, it's gonna
Niggas, yeah,
last.
but niggas don't even know who built the
That's a fact.
pyramids. You can't even tell me the architect of the pyramids. Who gives a fuck? Like just make your memories with your
But it's
people.
still history though.
Yeah, but you don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't like
But
Yeah,
okay.
that's
them,
the
them, them,
thing.
them dudes in the 90s when they was making them classes, they weren't chasing history. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to stop that. They was living in themselves, man. They wasn't trying to be the GOAT this and the history this and that. Y'all got to stop that, man. Stop.
But that's crazy because even if you're not trying to chase history, you're still part of history.
Memories is cool, but if you talking about the concept,
You breaking up. You breaking up. Breaking up.
Man,
I mean, try.
I s-
All I'm saying is, it's niggas who's making all the history in hip hop right now, and niggas still hate them. So who gives a fuck about the history? Just make the memories.
but you can't deny what they did. You can hate them all you
Right.
want, but you can't deny what the hell they did.
It gotta
Yeah,
be
but right.
gotta be organic though. I think it gotta be organic either way.
Shit,
And you got to look at
shit.
it too. Memories fade away, just like history. So,
Yeah.
but history
I
lasts
don't think
longer.
history really fades away. History puts your name in the books.
History don't fade away.
Yeah,
My thing
history
is,
don't.
You
you can
can,
make
Memories might.
history
oh,
and not.
that's yeah, that is
What I'm
facts.
saying is, you
Yeah.
can make history and it don't matter as much to you. It's like you did something that everybody got to witness, but it may not be what you necessarily have wanted. Whereas, like, if you made the memories that you wanted to make, that shit is more important to you. Like, I just think basing your decisions off of what other people may say about you later is like, I mean, fuck it. Like, one year niggas love Jay-Z, next year niggas hate Jay-Z. Like who
I don't think it
But
comes
you
to a
can't.
moment where niggas hated Jay-Z though.
Yeah.
But that goes to my next question right now though. Hold on real quick, Donald.
Trap, can I respond to that one more
Oh, go
time?
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead. Go to Donald. Donald, you go too, bro. Then I'm gonna go to the next one.
Now, I think it's nuanced into what Chris is saying because memories are more like a personal thing. You know what I mean? And like history is for those that want to like study it and all that shit. But if people don't know the history, the shit don't matter. All they remember is what they remember. You know what I mean? So like, I always ask people, like, 'cause, you know, I'm like a Nas historian, and if you were to ask people who had a number one album first, Nas or Biggie, most people are gonna say Biggie. Like I heard someone on Twitter said when Biggie was alive, he was selling more records than Nas and Jay-Z combined. And that's categorically false. But that's the way he remembers it. And other people was co-signing it because they remember it that way. But the facts say different. You know what I mean? Big and Nas was double platinum at the same time. Big didn't get to triple, quadruple platinum until he was dead. Big never lived to see himself have a number one album in the country. Nas did. Nas had a number one album when Big and Pac was alive for 4 weeks straight, 1996, 30 years ago. But the way memory is set, people don't remember that. And look at how like Jay-Z celebrating Reasonable Doubt right now. Reasonable Doubt came out June 25th, 1996. The week after that, It Was Written came out, and It Was Written was number one for a month after that. Album went double platinum before the second single even came out. But the way that Jay-Z is memorializing his thing, people are remembering Reasonable Doubt in a fashion that it didn't happen in real time. In real time, if you was in New York, it was Legal Drug Money and it was written in the summer of 96. That's what was like the overarching music to that summer in New York. I can't speak for where everybody else is from. They was probably playing UGK, Outkast, whatever, or the Fugees, Tupac, whatever. But in New York, it was Legal Drug Money and it was written. But now when you look at it, with all the memorabilia that Jay-Z's bringing out and all these people making like documentaries, doing an 8-part series with Rick Rubin and all that stuff. Now people are thinking that when Reasonable Doubt came out, it was a runaway hit. It came out and
That's a
it
fact.
took the whole country by storm. But in real time, it didn't happen that way.
Lower tier, it was a lower tier album at the time. That's a fact.
It was a Griselda album, shot Chief. A Griselda West Side Gun album at the time.
I
Nah, I
don't
ain't
even think it
saying
was
that.
that.
Nah,
I ain't saying
ain't no
that.
nigga was huge.
Hey man, it was you had to be a hip hop nigga to be on that Reasonable Doubt shit,
Nah,
bro.
nah, nah,
Nah,
nah,
ain't no
nah,
nigga was
You
was
had
a
to
big
be a
hit.
hip hop nigga, man. I'm telling you.
nah. Yo,
No, ain't no
well,
nigga was a big hit. It was on what was it? It was
yeah.
on the Nutty Professor or something, wasn't it?
Ain't no
Yeah,
nigga charted
yes, it
higher
was
on the Hot
Nutty
100 than If I
Professor.
Ruled the World.
Y'all not
He's
hearing me?
a,
You had to be a hip hop nigga to be on the album, though.
nah,
Come on, man. It was
but
hip hop niggas, man.
this is why I say history when we talk about memory versus history. Your memory is gonna make you think that If I Ruled the World was a bigger record than Ain't No Nigga in '96. But in reality, Ain't No Nigga charted higher than If I Ruled the World.
But
If
y'all not y'all.
Street
I
Dream
understand that.
charted higher
Hey,
than both of those records.
true. I understand the charts, but I'm saying culturally, you had to be a hip hop nigga to be on that album. It was like if you know, you know. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all
Now
I'm saying.
I can co-sign that, but now we were just
That's
talking
all.
about history versus memory. Because the way people remember it, you're gonna think If I Ruled the World was a top 10 record. That's what memory tells you. If you was outside in 1996, you think
If you
If I Ruled the World was one of the biggest records in the country
Chill.
in '96,
you
Did
and
would
it
it
you
wasn't.
would
prove it?
also you would also think that
Because
that in the
I would
summer.
think that way too. Can you disprove it?
Yeah, I
What
can
were the
prove it.
numbers?
It peaked at number 53 on the Hot 100. Ain't No Nigga peaked at number 50. Streets
Yeah,
Dreams peaked at number 23. Streets Dreams
yeah.
was a way bigger hit according to the Billboard charts than If I Ruled the World. But in real time, the way we
Yeah, it
remember
was.
it, If I Ruled the World was inescapable in the summer of '96.
Huh.
You think
Yeah.
Crossroads was the number one record in the country. If
Yeah,
I
it
Ruled the
was.
World was just as big as Crossroads in our community, but in
Ooh,
reality,
it
they
was.
were worlds
Yeah.
apart.
I think I agree with that.
He's right. He's right.
I don't know
Especially
about
with,
that.
especially no,
Shit,
he's
shit.
right. He's right.
Hayne
Especially
was
with
bigger than If I
Crossroads.
Ruled the
That's
World.
crazy.
I, I
That's
was,
I don't know
I,
I
about I don't know
remember it.
about
You're right.
Crossroads.
That's exactly how I remember.
I was just about to say, although Pac was the like as far as like All Eyes on Me, probably the biggest album, but I don't think
How
he had
does
a
Trill
single that
know?
was
He was
bigger than
10
Hate.
years old.
I
He
don't
ain't
think. I don't
lying
think.
though.
11,
I don't
At
think.
his
11.
very
Yeah,
eye,
I
he was
know,
young.
something like
I
that.
don't
I
know
don't
about
think
Trill.
he had a I don't think there was a
Crossroads was a
single. I don't
smash,
think
man.
there was
I
a
don't know.
single off of All Eyes on Me that was bigger than Hate or Crossroads.
They were
No, it was.
bigger on the
I don't know
charts,
about
but
that. I can't.
they was
Tell me,
big
tell
on
me
the
a single.
charts,
Tell me
but
what
ain't no
single.
Phil
Tell me
coast
I
what
mean,
shit.
single off All Eyes
Crossroads
on
was one
Me.
of the biggest records.
No, 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 no,
California
no, no.
Love.
Same,
California
California
Love
same,
was
Love
same.
huge,
came out.
bro.
California Love
No,
was
no,
That
bigger
was
same,
than
a
same,
smash hit.
Crossroads. It
And
wasn't
same,
and
bigger than
same.
and
That.
and the
Crossroads.
And
song
All
with
About You.
Jodeci and them. How do you want it was number
No,
one.
And,
You
and
get
I
I
would
and,
say
and,
this.
Crossroads.
and All About You
To
too.
They do
say
all feel just
what,
the same size. Crossroads feel like the biggest. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it is
if
the
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want
biggest.
that was a
At
big
the
It
right
was
record.
one of the
time.
I
no,
biggest.
no,
couldn't get
no,
away
no,
from
if you
Yeah,
want to,
Crossroads.
At the right
if you want to
time.
say
that was
culturally,
one of the
if you want to
biggest.
say culturally, yes, we probably was fucking with Pac, but when you kind of look outside that, yeah, Crossroads was bigger.
But
Oh
to
yeah,
Hey,
it was
Trill's
hey, hey,
point,
it
but
was
to
a
Trill's
smash
point,
hit.
if I Ruled the World does feel as big as any record culturally that year. That shit stank
Yeah,
in
But
my
wait,
shit,
I
man.
wait,
I thought it
see,
was until he
see,
just said
I
right
can
there,
that.
right
agree with
there.
that.
It feels like if we're gonna go by radio metrics, yeah. But if you in the streets, you know who's fucking bigger. Pause.
I don't know if it's bigger. He right. Like it felt culturally as gigantic.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what I'm saying.
You
Memory
ain't
versus
lying,
That was
history.
man. I
back.
remember that shit
That
Hit,
like
hit,
the
Damn.
back of
like,
my
So,
fucking hand.
so
like
for real.
memory
it
versus
seemed like you,
history.
it
Hey
seemed
was
like
a
you couldn't
top 20
say.
record, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
do
oh,
you want
hell
to
yeah,
Yeah,
hell
it
ride?
yeah,
was.
Those is
Hey,
top
oh
let's get
yeah,
25
rid of the
records.
barn.
yeah.
But if you in
Yep,
real
yep.
time,
I,
you would think Ain't No Nigga was just as big as those. Those records was twice as big as If I Ruled the World and Ain't No Nigga. Hey, and Do
That's
You Want
true.
to
Ain't no
Ride?
nigga
yeah,
wasn't
Way
as
bigger.
big as If I Ruled the World culturally.
Yeah, true.
I like wait,
I was
hey,
on it, but
like,
everybody
We
wasn't on it
talking
like
crucial
that.
conflict?
Yeah,
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 that
that's
yeah,
record
what
was
it
yeah,
is.
huge.
yeah,
Yeah, I
That
never heard
record was
that
Hey,
record in
huge.
Philly. Never heard that record
yeah,
in Philly.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
You,
shit
That
you,
went
record was
yeah,
everywhere.
huge.
that
That
I
and
record
seen
Pope
it
was
Pimp.
on BET
huge.
though. I seen it on BET.
yeah,
I
yeah.
never
That
True,
heard
that
true.
and
So,
Pope
That's a
Pimp.
Hey,
big
you
record
go
down
hey
south.
little
Hey is a big
man,
barn.
record down south at the HBCUs
man,
too.
Oh
man,
yeah,
crucial,
All the
crucial
band
conflict had
players.
like Crucial conflict had like 2 hits already. They had A in that rodeo joint,
Yeah, that
but you
rodeo
know,
joint
oh
was
like
yeah.
a
big, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Rodeo
yeah,
was
yeah,
on
yeah.
that
But
on the second album though.
He right,
No,
Trill right.
No,
That was
rodeo
no,
is
A.
on Final
Rodeo's the
Oh,
Ticket.
was
second
it?
single.
Oh,
It's
okay,
no,
okay.
Second
on
on the
Final
first.
Ticket. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
on the
it's on
first album.
Final Ticket.
Second
Yeah,
song.
Okay,
this
okay.
is
yeah,
this is
yeah,
back
on
when
Final Ticket.
radio was still
My bad.
regional. So you were hearing on the radio, they were playing the hit songs from your cultural from your region. So like I was in Northern Virginia at the time, so Ain't No Nigga was ringing off from the Nutty Professor soundtrack. You would have thought it was the number one song in the world just by the way they played it on
They
93.9. And
they
it's probably
played
On
it,
your
but
it
they
felt like
MTV
it felt
played
like the
A
same
Raps.
out this
thing.
motherfucker a
If
lot
I Rule
too.
the World, it felt like the same thing. I was seeing the video all day on Rap City. I was seeing the video all day on TV. But then I'd
On
also
TV
turn on,
Raps.
I'd also go to 95.5 and I hear the song about 4 times on my way to school. So it's really this radio was regional back then. We didn't hear a lot
Yep.
of crucial conflict because I was in the East Coast. I heard the song every now and then, but it didn't ring off every hour on the radio station because
Yeah, I
radio
agree.
was regional. Yeah.
That's memory versus history.
Yeah.
And Chicago, A and fucking Pope Pimp was constant.
Oh
You
yeah.
heard that shit
Hey, in
constant,
the
bro.
middle of the
That was the whole
barn.
Midwest.
Took another
Yeah,
tool
I
over
only
there.
had
Hey,
the,
hey, I'm
That
I
was
sliding.
the
only
whole
heard that song
Midwest.
on
Oh,
BET.
Hey, in the
Definitely
middle.
heard
That's a fact, I hear that shit on the radio.
On the low,
Crucial
Well, I
Conflict
can
was the triple
understand New
platinum
York,
group
but
though.
y'all,
They was
Whatever that was, that was the shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was big.
What's my guy? Hey in the middle of the bar?
Hell yeah, that shit was big.
they
What
played
about we play on the radio though?
did too. They played
I don't
rodeo a
know
lot
where the
too.
fuck they played it at, but I heard you all the
On the
goddamn time.
on the video show. It came on Back City every day.
Yeah,
No,
it
they
was on
played
Rap
more
City.
than
On
that.
Rap City, yo.
nah, but
It
I
was
ain't gonna lie.
Cali.
hey, it was
Rashad
just
told
Rap
me.
City,
Big
yo,
Cali.
TV
It
Raps
was
too.
from
So
Chicago.
y'all were
They was
inside then.
big
That's all that
everywhere. They
means.
was like the
Nigga,
Y'all
they
weren't
like
OMTV
the
inside.
new
Raps
home.
too. It
Now,
was on.
Rashad told me one of the dudes from Crucial Conflict is Fab Five Freddy's nephew, and because they were signed through his label. They were signed through Fab Five Freddy label. That's why they was always on Yo MTV Raps. They record was always on MTV because they was in with Fab
Wow.
Five Freddy. Those was artists. But like the summer
Yeah,
'96,
they managed.
the Midwest really put their foot in hip hop in the summer
Oh
'96
hell yeah,
with
that's when
Bone
that
having that
fucking Do or
record,
Die came out.
Do or
Oh my
Die, Pope
god.
Pimp. Then you got Crucial Conflict.
But that goes into
that
goes into music industry shit though. That's because it was hot at the time. Midwest was hot. They were looking for the artists to come out the Midwest. You had Bone Thugs was taking off, so they wanted to find the next Bone Thugs or somebody like that though. That's a fact. That's what they was doing.
But like, it was
The
funny,
market,
all
the market
three of them
opened
niggas
up.
was beefing.
All that shit was popping.
All three of them groups was beefing. Like all three of them groups.
You know what's up about the regional thing?
Hold
Because
on, wait a second. Y'all just here with Donald. I want to hear with Donald. How were they beefing, bro? I didn't know that.
over the style, over the style.
Hey, they were beefing.
Fast rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 6 Mafia was beefing with it. They was all beefing over that style.
3 6 too.
So, Nate, can you just name the groups who were beefing
3
with each
6,
other?
they was all beefing with Bone. Christian Conflict and Bone, Do or Die and Bone.
Even the Speed Knot.
Twister and Bone, Speed Out Monster and Bone, and 3 6 Mafia and Bone.
Oh wow, I didn't know that shit.
That's why they be saying sometimes, Lex. They be saying sometimes that you not hip hop, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what they be meaning, B. You don't know your history.
Wait.
You don't know your history, bro.
Fussing with each other?
You only know history about New York. After New York, you don't be knowing your history outside of New York.
But it's crazy because I know you watched the Source Awards.
I guess so.
The Source Awards was around.
You're right.
And Crucial Conflict was on there.
You're right.
I know.
I heard that little
the
slick
beef between
remark.
Crucial Conflict and fucking 3 6 Mafia. Beat it.
Yeah, they're beefing over neck bone. All right, so
What the fuck?
I'm just saying. All right, so next question is:
Why y'all do that?
are fans too obsessed with the first listen reactions?
No.
No. So they're not. But
We have to study the fan. We have to study the fans to answer that question.
That's some new age shit, bro.
It is some new age
That's
shit.
definitely some new age. That is some new age shit.
I don't know.
We be doing this shit up in here though.
Nah,
We
but
doing
like
it here.
back in our day, we would go buy an album. We go to the store, whatever, pay your $12.99 when it was Best Buy, Target, Sam Goody, Tower Records. It was a physical thing. Like you had this CD and it was yours. You had to find value in that. You go play that motherfucker 3-4 times. Next day, play it 4 or 5 times. Play it on the train, walking your way to school, whatever. It was a physical thing. Whereas now it's just a click. So it's not like you don't really have anything. So when you listen to it the first time and it's not dope, it's easy to move on. But when you spent $14 on that CD, you looking at it like, damn, I could have bought a pizza with that. I could have did this with that. I could have went to the movies. Yeah, I got to find value in this album.
I think.
Yeah. And you gotta thoroughly listen to it to see if you got your money's worth. If you thought it was bad, you gave it 3rd and 4th chances. You know what I mean?
Well, I think the first.
That shit was trash from the get.
I think first listen reactions hold a lot more weight because of the culture of the fact that you don't have to stay. Like you can just discard an album or discard all the songs except for one, like on Apple Music or whatever. So it's like you low key, like if niggas is listening through the whole album and saying it's good, that means a lot because niggas have to like it. They can you know what I mean? There's no premise to make anybody sit down and be like, let me dissect this further. It's like niggas gonna rock with it or they not. So I don't know. I don't think fans put too much on it. I think it's kind of like equal rate. Like it's where it needs to be.
All right. So I got some questions. I'm gonna go through the stage and ask these questions, man. And then I want everybody, whoever I ask it, then after they answer it, then somebody else could answer it though. So I'll start with let me see where we at. I'm gonna start outside the I'll start from the top. Shatif, you there?
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm here, Trap. I'm here.
All right.
Yeah, that wasn't Shatif.
All right, Shatif. Yeah. Name an album that deserves a sequel.
That didn't get a sequel?
Yeah, that deserves a sequel that doesn't have a sequel already.
I got one already.
Damn. You want me to pass it to somebody else?
Give him a second, bro.
Yeah. You can take 10 seconds. Get some time. Go ahead.
Oh, I got one.
Hold on.
I got one.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Shaw, take your time.
Nah, pass that to somebody else. Trap.
Go ahead, Royal. Go ahead, Royal.
Bad Meat Eagle 2.
Get the fuck out of here.
The fuck out of
You
here.
don't know what
Nigga, what the fuck?
Ooh, I got him. Ooh, I got him. Ain't nobody.
No way. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Oh, God. Put him in the bathroom. Put him in the bathroom. Put him in the bathroom. Get the hell out of here. Who else got one? Yo. Put him in the bathroom, y'all. Put him in the bathroom. Put him in the bathroom. Put him in the bathroom. Go in the bathroom. Go in the bathroom. Go ahead. Who's next? Go ahead.
Part two of main source breaking Adams.
Put him in the bathroom. 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 That was Lex. That was Lex, right? Put him in the bathroom. Put him in the bathroom. Get him out of here. Put him in the bathroom.
I got one.
Go ahead.
Dog pound dog food.
That's a good one. They did. Didn't they do it?
Thought they made one.
I think they made one too.
No,
Lex, come back up, Lex.
They made dog shit, not dog food.
No, he never
That's a
came
sequel,
out.
though. That was probably a sequel.
I think
That'd
that
be considered a
was
sequel.
kind
That'd be considered a sequel.
So
When
how many
when the
times do
dog
you
came
talk
out?
about 40s and smoking weed and calling women bitches? You need to get part two of that.
For a lifetime.
Yeah,
Shut up,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Man, y'all keep
Yo,
me
one's good.
down for
One's
Bad
good.
Meat Eagle 2.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Cashman,
One's
what
good.
up,
You ain't
Cashman?
talking about free
Cashman, man. Cashman,
What's up,
man.
family?
What album deserves a sequel, Cashman?
I would say part two, probably Jay-Z the Black album.
Should we put him in the bathroom, y'all? Should we put him in the bathroom?
So he go
Yeah,
so he go
leave
recite
that
again?
alone.
Put him in the bathroom? Sure, put him in the bathroom.
Leave Black Album alone.
Wait, I really don't understand that.
Yep.
You can't treat albums like
You gotta go.
Like
Gotta go?
anyone who's had a second album got a sequel. Like,
Huh? No, we talking about like. All right, listen, bro. We talking about. All right, so recently we got Supreme Clientele 2. That was a sequel album. We got Do or Die 3, actually. You know what I'm saying? That was the trilogy right there. Huh? Yeah. Like because when they do the sequel, it's like it's kind of like a conceptual. It's kind of like a theme album. You know what I'm saying? Like it gives up the same feel. You know what I'm saying? Like that the first album did. But all right, just know this right now. When you answer the question, you got a possible chance to get thrown in the bathroom. You got a possible chance to get thrown in the bathroom.
Pause.
Like, you know, what's pause about that? Throw them in the bathroom.
Why you throwing niggas in the bathroom?
You don't know where the throwing in the bathroom come from?
Throwing out the door. Just throwing
No. You don't know where throwing in the bathroom come from? You remember Goodfellas? When the nigga was bad luck? They was rolling dice?
Oh, no.
Throw him in the bathroom. Put him in the bathroom. Bronx Tale, matter of fact.
That was what I said.
Yeah, Bronx Tale. Put him in the bathroom. Put him in the bathroom.
Yeah, put him in the bathroom.
Yeah, put him in the bathroom. All right, so who's next?
You need to go to the bathroom.
Get out of here.
You know something as history has taught us.
Breaking Adams, man.
Yeah, man.
Nobody really does a good second album.
Nah, it's been some good sequels. Shit.
That Raekwon part two.
Oh, that was he kind of.
Bro.
It was good. But
It wasn't good.
I think when it was with that though, it was hard. It was hard to fucking stand up to them to what the fuck what's the name was though. Cuban Links was. You know what I'm saying? So that was hard to lead up to that. But I think he did good though. All right, Uncle Trill, you ready? Trill, you ready? You might get thrown in the bathroom. Be careful. All right, Trill, you there? All right, Trill don't want to go. He's scared to get thrown in the bathroom. All right. So, Glasses Low, you there? Oh, the gatekeepers are scared. All right, here we go. All right, here you go. Might get thrown in the bathroom. All right.
What the fuck is going in the bathroom?
All right, you'll see if you do it. If you answer this wrong, you might get thrown in the bathroom. All right.
Doesn't mean since I've been gone. Why I got to be the bathroom?
All right, man. Thrown out the room, man. Whatever. All right. Best opening verse ever.
Best opening verse ever.
Ever.
Oh man, motherfucking Buck. She on an intro.
No.
That's tough.
Man, throw that ball in the bathroom.
Throw him in the bathroom.
The Black Mac 10, they'll never know what happened.
No, that's bad.
That verse is hard. That verse is hard. That verse is hard.
No guns
That
committing.
shit was tough, glasses.
What we doing, y'all? We throwing him in the bathroom. I'm looking in the goo. I'm looking in the goo. I'm looking in the goo. I'm looking in the chat. What the chat saying? What the chat saying? What the chat saying, y'all?
Brain on the pavement. These niggas is talking.
Let me know in the chat what y'all doing.
Nobody
Throwing him in the
gonna speak
bathroom.
when homicide pay a visit. Look you right.
Oh
in the eyes
no,
and tell
you can.
He can stay down there? He can stay down there?
He
Okay.
can stay. Yeah,
Donald said he can stay.
Wait a minute.
Donald said he can stay.
It's gonna be exciting right here.
Wait a minute. Trap.
What's up?
I got one better than that.
Hold on, go ahead, Gary. Go ahead, Gary. Be careful.
Please, nothing from the South.
Andre 3000 international player.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. What's up?
Give me AZ Life's a bitch.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Be the first
Verbal
That's a good one. It gotta be the first opening verse. It gotta be the opening verse.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta
Andre
thank
got
God.
multiple of those, man. Andre ain't just got.
Oh shit, Triumph.
Yeah, he got a
You gotta
bunch
say
of.
Triumph.
That's what I was
Triumph is a good
going
one.
to
Triumph's a good one.
Y'all gonna hate me, but I'm gonna say scientists and engineers.
No, that wasn't. He wasn't the first verse.
Man.
Andre was the first verse in that.
Yeah, he started. Andre was the
Okay.
first
That was
person
a
to
good
watch
one.
for the hood.
That was a good one. Huh? Yeah, Triumph definitely on there.
Yeah, that's
Triumph
what I'm
definitely
saying.
on there. All right, all right,
Scenario by Trial.
all right. Scenario, yeah, Bono's this and Bono's that. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, winners. You there, winners?
Yo.
Verbal intercourse is a good one.
Oh yeah, verbal intercourse was
All right,
crazy.
winners, you there?
Oh yeah, ain't no fun.
Yeah,
Winners. Here we go. It's for winners. All right. Best posse cut.
Oh, this winners, you better get it right.
Scenario.
Yo, bro, chill out.
I'm going.
Who's that?
I'm gonna say 93 to infinity.
Yo, let him answer first and then go after him. Let him go first.
Let me do that bigger business. With Swiss. Who else is there?
Oh, you talking about the shit with Cassidy and all that? My dog house got a backyard. And my dog house.
That's my shit.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's
a good one. I think Kiss was on there, Cassidy. I forgot who else was on the shit though. That was
Ronald Isley.
Snoop was on there too. Baby, Birdman, all that.
Yeah. Anybody else? Give me one. Give me another one. Best posse cut.
I got
Niggas
one.
done started something. It's a good one.
MPMD Headbang.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
I got big money, big booty bitches, man. That shit gonna be the
Symphony, man.
Symphony is great. Is that the first posse cut?
That's the first one.
That's the first one, right? That's the first posse cut.
That is the first one. Yeah.
Lex, is that the first? Lex, is that the first posse cut, Lex? Lex off of me. They ain't even there. I think that is the first
posse cuts. Vice City and Forever.
Isn't that the first posse cut?
No.
That's for the hook is incredible.
You sure? Who said no?
Good one.
Who said no?
I said no, nigga.
Oh, get out of here, nigga. You trolling.
No, it's not, nigga.
What's the first posse cut?
Self-destruction.
Wow.
That
might have came after. That might have been after. That might have been after though. And is that a posse cut? Is that really a posse cut though?
Yeah, the Symphony 88
Self-destruction was like everybody coming together. It wasn't really a posse. It wasn't a posse though. Who's the lady? Hold on. Who's the lady talking? Hold on. Who's the lady talking? Go ahead, miss. I heard somebody sounding like a lady.
That wasn't a miss. That was Royal.
That wasn't Royal. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Who is that? Is that what's name? Is that? Oh yeah, Boss Star, man. Get out of here. Yeah.
This nigga said on Headbanger, I'm the original rap criminal. That nigga K Solo used to be nice, nigga.
Yeah, K Solo was dope.
Forever was on the radio though. It's like the best.
Forever's a good posse cut. That's a decent
Forever
posse cut.
and Vice City
Yeah.
with TDE.
Forever was a decent posse cut.
Oh, and Mercy. Mercy's one of the best.
Mercy is good. Mercy is a good one too.
Doing suicides on the tour bus. What?
All right.
Catch up to my campaign.
We was talking about this the other day on the lunch table. We was talking about this. Best hip hop intro.
Dreams and Nightmares.
Yeah, Dreams and Nightmares.
Dreams and Nightmares.
Dreams and Nightmare Ambitions.
Dark fantasy. Dark fantasy.
I'm going to
Straight Outta Compton. Ambitions.
That Victory Lap too.
Wesley's Theory.
Victory Lap.
The Carter intro.
The intro is
The Mob. The
It's
Mob.
tough, but
The Mob.
the mob. definitely.
The mob.
That dynasty intro.
That's what we were saying. Yo, free. You got the Dynasty intro or the prelude, the Kingdom Come intro.
The dynasty.
Dynasty, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Dynasty might be one of the best intros in music.
That Kingdom Come intro was crazy too. The prelude shit was crazy.
But the Dynasty shit is like the equivalent of hearing like that Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls theme song shit. It's like that.
The intro.
The theme song to The Sopranos. Players on the key of life on my mental piano.
I'm sorry. I got a Jay-Z a million.
Even when my vision impaired.
Yeah, a million was crazy too.
I played that. You see, I played it the other day, Mikey. I played the extended version the other day. The extended version. Niggas forget about the extended version. I got the Poppy gave me one pod, but it cooked like two.
I like Nas Stillmatic too.
Me too.
Yeah, Trap.
What's up, bro?
Volume 3's the intro's crazy too.
Volume 3 intro's crazy too.
That's the mental piano joint.
Yeah, mental piano. Yes, that's right. Niggas Stevie Wonder with beads on the do rag. What's up, bro?
Hey, you know who else intro was cold? Trap.
Oh.
On Bone Thugs. What was they third album?
That's
East 99.
East
99, nigga.
Oh, yeah. We are against those thugs.
Yeah.
Jeezy got
1999.
Oh yeah, Glasses mentioned that right there. The 10-101 intro. The 10-101 intro.
Fuck is just savage.
Yeah.
I gotta go with Nas. Get down.
Yeah, get down. That's Godson. Godson intro.
Yeah, Glasses was right. That Thug Motivation intro.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be
tables.
one of the top joints too.
Yeah.
But Dreams and Nightmares just.
Dreams and Nightmares, my God.
Nightmares tough.
Yeah, that's my God.
Yeah, that shit is different.
Hey, Trap on Eminem's second album, man. I think
Well, I'ma
the
Kill You?
Marshall Mathers joint. He went on that intro. He went fucking nuts on that Dre beat, boy.
Yeah.
Which one?
The Marshall Mathers, the one.
talking about
You gotta kill me, some shit.
Yeah, you gotta kill. I'm gonna kill you.
White cover.
But you don't want to run a man, bitch. Shoot, ain't nothing but a
Yeah,
plan for me. I'm gonna kill you.
Eminem went stupid on that Dre beat, boy. Go back and listen to that.
Nigga said, I just came back from hell. I got pictures of the devil and Solomon, some shit like that. Nigga was going crazy.
Right, that nigga was going crazy.
Yeah. I rap on ass.
Yeah. That nigga wasn't talking about nothing.
You crazy.
Crazy the motherfucker. That's what his best form.
Hey,
I like it when that's M's best album right there.
I liked it when I was young. When I got older, that nigga wasn't talking about nothing.
I got one for you.
Good. What you got?
Venomous Vomit.
What about Make Them Cry?
Make Them Cry?
Yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah. Oh, Get Rich or Die Trying intro.
Yeah.
Trap. That shit was hard.
What about Wu-Tang? Bring the
But do that count though? Cause Get What Up Gangsta really number 2 on the album. It got them stupid ass penny drops for number 1. No, What Up Gangsta.
Oh, come on, man.
We gotta give it to What Up Gangsta. First song.
Yeah, like,
first
come on, bro.
And Ambitious as a rider.
That's what Glasses always says. He always say that one. All right. Best hip hop documentary.
There's a hip hop documentary.
Yeah, you got the show. You got the show. You got Fade to Black. The show. Backstage.
Oh yeah,
Rhyme and Reason. They got the other shit. The Ice-T shits. What's the Ice-T shits? Yeah, the Up and Smoke shit.
The Art of Rap.
Yeah, the All the Rap shit.
What was the name of that shit that came on
Beef.
There was a series.
Beef.
Oh, yeah, that's
Boss.
Beef. That's
Beef.
No, it wasn't called Beef. It was the beginning of
QB3.
Oh, you talking about the you talking about this shit ended up coming out on Netflix. It's on Netflix too. The Evolution.
No, it's not the Evolution, bro.
Nah, it's that shit that came out on Netflix though. It was good though too. I like that.
That
shit.
shit was tough.
Yeah, that shit was tough.
You talking about
Which one? What's the name of it? Go ahead, Donald.
Was it the documentary or a show?
It was a documentary. It was like a show, but it was a documentary though.
It was a documentary.
I thought he was talking about the Get Down.
No, not the Get Down. The Get Down was good though.
No,
That's what I'm
no,
talking
no.
about.
Nah, you ain't talking about the Get Down. That was a TV show though. That wasn't a documentary. That was a TV show.
That was a docu-show.
But they showed it. It was like they were showing the history of it though. But it was a TV show really though. But I'm talking about the other shit that was on Netflix where they was when dude was going through the history of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And he started at the beginning.
That shit was dope.
And he
Yeah,
ended
that
up
shit was dope.
they ended up in the current shit.
I think that's the evolution of hip hop.
Yeah, the evolution of hip hop.
Like that.
Donald, what you were saying, Donald?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh no, I was about to say Rhyme and Reason, then Rhyme and Reason the show, then the Art of Rappers top 50.
Yeah, that's the Ice-T joint. Ice-T joint was fire. I like that one.
Then y'all forgot Fresh Dress.
I don't know that one.
Oh, I
know that one. I seen that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Fresh Dress.
All right, here we go. I got one for y'all.
Too many Tupac documentaries.
There's mad Tupac documentaries.
No.
Documentaries.
But this one was.
You're getting tired of them shit. All right, here you go. One artist who should mentor the next generation. If you could choose one artist to mentor the next generation, who would it be?
Nas. Jay.
Nah, there's one artist. You said Nas. One artist. Okay.
Hey, I ain't gonna
Yo,
lie.
shoot her, please. Shoot her, please. I'm out on the screen. Shoot her.
You know who I'm gonna say?
Who?
Pluto.
Pluto do travel through generations, but I don't know Pluto. See, I don't know Pluto would be able to like hit like
But you gotta think though.
to mentor like the lyrical rappers and shit like that though. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, but listen,
I was gonna say Drake, my nigga.
But the lyrical rappers, he can mentor them on making music.
That's what I'm saying. He's embodied every era. He's adjusted and embodied it.
What you mean, bro? You think these young niggas really care about being that like lyrical? That's like a last of the dime.
Because they not hip hop.
And that's cool. So why would you take hip hop niggas to fucking to mentor them, bro? They don't like it. Don't mess with what they going for.
I think
that's
based on the history,
Bro.
based on the track record and the history and the artists he influenced while he was in the game, I think Travis Scott would be a good mentor.
No.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Here's why I say that. Look at the Migos catalog. Look at the Migos catalog after Kelly Price happens, and listen to the sound after Kelly Price.
One mic. Y'all all talking over each other. Mute up. Go ahead.
Trap, I got one. Another one, Trap.
Listen,
Hold
my
on.
statement
Let
is,
that prophet go.
I believe that the artists that would be the mentor, they can't be uber successful. They would have to have had success and failure, meaning they need to be able to explain both sides of it in the pitfalls that they made that cost them their career. That's the type of artist I would be looking for to mentor.
That's a good one.
It can't be just a straight successful artist.
I agree.
It has
that's
to
a
be
good
an artist
one.
that
Hey, Trap, I got another one.
Who is it, Mikey? Who is it, Mikey?
Perfect. Jada Kiss, nigga.
Hold on, name
Jadakiss is
someone
a good one.
that's successful and don't know failure. All with no failure.
But you gotta name somebody they would listen to though.
Smirk, you know why I would name Jada Kiss? Hold on, no. I'm glad Smirk asked that because that's somebody that has seen all sides of the game and still out here doing this thing, and a nigga that is revered and a lot of people still top 5, and the nigga can rap his ass off. The nigga's a part of one of the legendary groups of all time.
Young niggas don't really care about that.
The
though.
nigga has seen the game on the mainstream side.
Let him finish.
And on the other side, he's seen the failure. He's seen the success. So yes, he could mentor. And guess what? All of the young niggas respect him and look and honor him. What are you talking about?
Go ahead, Smirk.
Now the reason why Jadakiss is the complete wrong answer is, for one, Jadakiss can rap, but why would I go to a nigga that was
You got to mute up when you do that, Mikey, please.
a good soul maker? Like, I don't feel like Jadakiss is right. I don't think he's really respected by the younger generation. Like, I don't see the younger generation saying, "Oh, Jadakiss is the nigga I'm finna."
He's not.
Help me lead to the
He's not lying.
next level. I'd rather you say something like, you know what, a better example, and you won't think I'm joking. I would choose Fat Joe before Jadakiss.
Why? Hold on. Chill, mute up. Mute up. I want to see why.
Because Fat Joe has experience having hits on his own,
Okay.
being in a group, and having longevity.
All right.
I can't say that for Jadakiss.
Kiss has had those too though, J. Will.
No. Not like Fat Joe though. Not like Fat Joe.
Fat Joe is a better example of being commercially successful, still authentic,
Like,
and having
It ain't
longevity.
all
y'all
about the
thinking about
commercial success though.
Jadakiss. When y'all saying Jadakiss, y'all thinking about skill level. Like, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
Jadakiss
No, not
skill
me.
level.
I don't think he's a good answer for this. So
Yeah,
I'm not thinking about that. I don't think
yeah.
he's a good answer for this.
Well, when you talk about mentor, right? Because I keep hearing somebody say, "Well, the young niggas ain't gonna listen." Well, mentoring is not about what you like; it's about what you need, right? So,
Exactly.
so my question is, when you talk about mentoring, are you talking about how to stay relevant, how to stay out of trouble, how to you know what I'm saying how to longevity? So what it exactly mentoring? What do you mean? Because it's
All of
different
it.
aspects to
All of
this.
it.
But part of
Well, all of it, and I know people might think this is a troll answer. I would say it's LL. This is somebody that's been through
That's a
every
fact.
era almost and able to stay
I
relevant.
got LL.
Think
I
about
got LL too.
better answer than
most of the people that
Jadakiss.
came out with him
I got LL.
aren't even around. This
Yeah,
is
and
somebody that's been
It's
around
I
LL.
50
had
It's
some years.
LL. You right. You right. It's LL.
It's
wait,
not LL.
You right. No, it's LL for
wait,
sure. It's LL for sure. Because somebody said somebody tried to be funny. I think it was Cashman. He wasn't trying to be funny. That actually was his answer. But he said Drake though. You know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah,
I'm doing
because
LL. I'm doing LL
Drake was
before
a
Drake.
generation. But look,
You know
when
why
y'all
it's not LL?
hold on,
It's LL all
when
the
y'all
way.
think,
All right. Okay. You know why it's not
you know,
LL? Can I tell you why?
Why?
I don't want to get mentorship for someone from someone that only sees me being on a major as a way to go. I would want someone like a Master P or Yasin Bey
I can
who's
see
done
Master P.
Master P.
Master P charges the mentor. We're not doing Master P.
no. Hold on. But when
Thinking
we talk about
Kanye.
all the
Kanye's good
accomplishments,
too.
he's done the shit. He did the shit
As a
on
mentor?
major. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I
Master
know
I'm
what
going
P
with
nigga
might
you
be
LL.
the
I'm
talking
going
about.
with
greatest.
LL though. I'm going with LL all the way.
Can I say something real quick? Because
Glasses. I'm going with LL glasses. I'm going with LL.
the thing is when y'all
Uncle
say
L.
He needs to be on the label. You need to
Mentor you
Russell
to do
Simmons
what?
said.
but even
Do
when
you
you
need a
say
Russell
To his
Simmons?
when we
career.
talk
Go
when we
ahead, let him
talk
go.
about
Go ahead, Chris Meadow.
when we talk about mentoring the next generation, like niggas thought I was joking, but the reason I'm really saying Travis, right? We talking about a
Travis.
nigga. Listen, just hear me out. We talking about a nigga who's produced for the best rappers. He's produced for Hove. He's got songs placed for Hove, and then he's also worked with the newer generation. Gave us a great artist, hit his peak. Worked with Kanye. He makes boom bap shit still, beats wise. So my thing is, I think he is a person in the middle of the road where it's like he can understand both sides, bro. LL not gonna help none of these new niggas. I promise you.
Uncle L. Future of
Honestly,
the
I wouldn't
Funk.
recommend nobody that like probably like
you know,
Jay
I
Prince or
was,
something. Don't get a
You
good
say,
player, bro. Good players suck.
Yeah, it's like the coaching shit, right? It's like the coaching shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
If you
right.
have a Michael
if you
Jordan coach and run your franchise, you can run this
But
motherfucker
That's
for
why.
real.
That's why Fat Joe might be the
but
best
see, if
answer.
you go
Then
by
Fat
the
Joe might be the
but
best answer.
Chris, the reason I
He's
said
not the best
So
answer.
no, Fat Joe not the best answer.
Fat
Chris,
Joe's
the
a good
reason I
answer.
Absolutely
Good
not.
answer. I think
Chris,
Fat Joe's a great answer.
Mello, the
Yeah,
oh
reason I
no,
said
that's what I said. If you're talking about an
Mello,
old
the
head,
reason I say LL Mello is because it's not about the now, right? So mentoring, this is somebody that was able to sustain a 40 plus year career. So if you're in this business, you want to know how to maintain a
Uncle
40-year
L.
career.
Future of the
You
Funk.
don't why would I take advice from somebody who's been around maybe 10 years? I can look I said, damn, this man has been relevant since
But
1984, bro.
Travis was
no,
mentored
that's
by
a
the
fact.
greatest
That's a
rapper.
Slow
fact.
But
down, baby.
Travis was mentored by the greatest rapper of all time. So I think he just has a great perspective
Who
as
was
well.
that?
Slow down,
he was
baby.
mentored by Screw. He was
Kanye
signed
West.
to
Kanye.
Cool J
Kanye
is
West
hard
and
as
Ti.
Yeah.
no, no,
Kanye
no.
West
You
was
also got
signed
to
to
think
Ti,
He's the
about it.
bro.
greatest hip
But
hop
but
artist, not greatest rapper.
Hey
but
Trap,
but you also
you
got to
know who
think
be
about it.
mentoring, who be mentoring G Herbo right now when he get in the
Who?
studio and he get stuck with
Who?
something or
Fabulous.
he
Regular
needs
nigga.
some advice.
Fabulous.
You know who he call his aunt?
Fabulous.
Kiss, and Fab
But
for
you
Yeah.
trying to
sure.
force this Jadakiss shit.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
crazy.
You
trying to
really
force it,
forcing
nigga. He
it.
one of
Yeah.
them ones.
You
You
forcing
just
it.
don't know, nigga.
But you
The
know what
fuck?
though? The same
Uncle
point.
L. Future of the Funk.
You also got to think about it also. You also got to think about it also. A mentor is a person that you call when you want to discuss them contracts and how people fuck you over. Like he said, LL has kind
If
of
I had a
been through that. He
mentor to be
kind of,
Jay Prince,
man,
I mean,
Smooth
it
I wouldn't
could
J.
say
it,
Jay.
it could be it
I
could
Jay
wouldn't.
the
be
best, man.
You said
realistically
it
it
gotta be
could
a
be
rapper
Drake.
though. It gotta
You
be a
want
rapper
Drake
though.
shit,
It
huh?
gotta be a rapper.
It could be
LL,
It gotta be a
Like,
rapper.
Drake.
you got to
What say
like
Tony
you got
Kerr?
to Like you got people like
Maybe like
LL.
Yo Gotti or somebody.
No,
No,
like,
never
you got
see.
people like
He
Oh,
always
cool.
relied on the
Yeah,
Matrix.
Future of the Funk.
Man,
like
tell
you got,
LL to go blow the dust off his plaques,
yeah,
man.
Yo. Why you
You
why it
gotta
gotta be
stop
like
that.
that for?
You gotta stop
Why
that.
it gotta be like that for?
I don't remember it
Sound
going like that.
frustrating to me.
Hey, Trap, you know, I don't
Damn.
think it could be somebody. I don't think it could be somebody under 40